Hello.
Hey.
What is up, people? Sorry if that intro is real loud. I had the desktop audio up too much on accident.
Oh, whoops.
So my bad. Sorry. If it was, anyway. I don't know if it was.
I couldn't tell, so.
What?
I said I couldn't tell. I turned my volume down on my phone, so.
So hello, people. Whoever's here watching, we got Lori and Cindy in here saying, what up?
How is
Hi, Lori. Hi, Cindy. How you guys doing tonight? So today, I had to go drop off that blue couch that was in the trailer in the earlier videos. I went and dropped that off over at George's house today, across the street from Melanie's house. Hey, Eden. Hey, Paul. What's up, guys?
Oh, what's up, Paul? Eden.
So I went over to Arizona, made a video. I'm gonna post it maybe tomorrow. I'll post that video or the next day. It was a lot of fun though. Like me and Wyatt were all rocking out.
I wasn't there.
No, she was at work. We were all rocking out, having a good time, you know. And I don't know. George was really happy that I brought that couch to him. He wants that couch that was in the trailer. He wants it for his dogs. Mm-hmm. And if you guys knew George, like, you'd be like, oh, okay, I get that. He loves his dogs. He's got Dobermans. He's got 2 of them left.
Yeah.
He had 3. 1 passed away. And yeah.
Life goes on, right?
That's what I did today. Drove all the way to Arizona and back.
I worked today. That was it.
Yes, Roxanne worked.
Yeah.
But you gotta talk louder, babe.
Oh, do I? Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta talk louder.
Yeah, I'm like mumbling to myself.
No, Roxanne's like, yeah, I know, so.
What's going on?
Yeah, I agree, guys. Yeah, it's like this. I always tell her she got, like, I have like a booming voice most of the time.
Yeah,
so I'm always,
very overpowering.
hey, what's up, guys? Blah, blah, blah. All loud.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm very quiet. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like I've been talking a lot today, so.
What do you mean been talking a lot today?
Well, I've been on the phone and then, like, you know, talking at work.
Melanie, I don't know if you're in here right now, but if you are, that's funny. I'm not going to go into it, but that's funny. You hear what it says? So, I'm tired of presents dismissed. It's you know what I'm talking about, right?
Sorry, I guess. Off track.
Yeah, off track. But,
oh, hey there.
yeah,
there
Melanie's there. Melanie, that meme's funny, by the way, that GIF. That's hilarious.
Is that what they're called, GIFs?
Yeah, GIF when it's like a picture, but
oh yeah, but it has
whatever.
like funny flashing things. Yeah.
Yep. So hey, I was going through like our old videos. I don't know, a couple days ago. It's a couple days ago.
I don't remember.
And like our intro video or our thank you video, I start talking and
the house tour. Yeah.
Yeah, the house tour video. Yeah. And I was talking to Roxanne when I watched that video. I'm all, hey, you know, in that video we say, oh, you guys should hear the story about how we got our house, right? Because it's a story, believe it or not. It is.
Yeah, it was an adventure.
It was.
It was cool.
And so I wanted to tell you guys the story about how we got this house we live in now, today. Because it wasn't just, oh, I like this house, let me buy it, sign the paperwork and move in. It wasn't like that. It was miserable, but in a good way. It was really, right? I mean, we were so stressed out. I got most of this gray, guys, probably.
You were probably way more stressed than I was.
I was so stressed out.
I mean, I'm surprised I kind of held it together. I felt like I held it together.
So,
at least.
So where should we start? The old house?
Well, I mean, we had our
start with the old house.
Let's just start how.
Not like how we got the house, but like that's where the story starts.
Well,
is the
yeah,
old house.
yeah, the old house.
Okay.
And you had been eyeballing it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you go.
So.
You do your thing.
So our old house, right? It was a very good starter house. It was 4-bedroom. It was like 1,500 square feet, roughly. I think I'll just say 1,500.
No, it was like 18, but whatever.
No, it wasn't.
It was 4 bedrooms. It was 4 bedrooms.
Okay, let's say 1,800 then.
2.5 bath.
So 1,700, 1,800 square feet, 2-story house. It was a nice starter house. And when me and Roxanne, when we first got married, we lived in a condo.
Mm-hmm.
It was her condo that she owned before me and her got married.
Yeah.
And she was like 19, bought her own condo, all kinds of stuff. But anyway, that's a different story. So we lived in the condo, and it was a 2-bedroom condo. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know, this place is fine. Like, even if we have a kid, like, it's a 2-bedroom condo. Like, it's fine. Because me, I don't like spending money. I just don't. Like, I do when it's a necessity, right?
Yeah, he's a...
I'm the stingy one.
He is very stingy.
I am. What do you mean that's 50 cents more? I ain't paying that crap.
How much did you spend buying groceries today?
Oh, every time. She gets back from the grocery store all happy. Big
look
smile.
at
She always...
that. Yay.
all these groceries, and the first thing I say, how much you spend? Anyway, back to the story.
Yeah, sorry.
That's who I am. And so we're at our old house, or we're at the condo. We're married, and we literally out of the blue, we were like, we should buy a house, right? And I'm not going to go into the old house story, but real quick. So we ended up buying our old house. It was really easy. I have a VA loan. We got kind of like right into it in a sense. We picked the house out. It wasn't our first choice, but it wasn't our last.
Yeah.
Moved into the old house, and it was great. And then not even a year later, she was pregnant with Wyatt. So I was like, well, good thing we got this house, right? So we lived there about 5 years. And we legit, like, even though there's only 3 of us, we outgrew that house. I think we did. We could still be there and be comfortable.
We could still live there.
But we outgrew it in the sense of we wanted so much
we wanted
more
something different.
other things, right, than what it offered. Like, the backyard faced west, for example.
Ugh.
Okay?
Yeah.
So in Vegas, if the backyard is facing west, man,
Forget
you
the
might as well
summer.
not even have a backyard because you legit cannot go in the backyard during the
It's too
summer.
hot.
The sun is right in your face, right?
Yeah.
From like noon until 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And it's so hot. And, it was like the downstairs was one big room, and then you had 4 bedrooms upstairs. So it was a good starter house. So anyway,
Okay, yeah.
keep going, right? Keep going on the story.
Yeah.
So we weren't looking to sell or buy a new house, but I always went on like Zillow and Realtor and different things, and because of my job that I do at the time, I used to go into a lot of houses. I used to set up internet and cable and stuff. Cable guy, right? So I go into people's houses. Yeah, I'm the guy that you guys are complaining to about how slow your Wi-Fi is and your internet don't work all the time. Let me tell you, 90% of the time, it's your guys' fault. All right, for real.
All right.
Anyway.
You're getting off track.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to blast through the story.
Okay, I know.
I'm trying to chat with everybody.
I know. Right? Keep going. Sorry.
So, anyway. So, I've been in a lot of houses around Vegas, different neighborhoods, different areas, and I've been in, like, my house that we have now, I've been in, not this house, but this exact model of house. Okay?
Layout and everything.
The layout, yeah, to the T.
Yeah.
It's a tri-level house. You walk up some stairs, like 3 steps. You got the family room to the right. You got the dining room over there.
Mm-hmm.
You got the stairs to the left, and then if you keep walking, you got the kitchen. And to the left of that, you walk down 2 more stairs, and you got this downstep den with like a big fireplace and stuff. And it's really cool. So when I used to go in these houses for work, I would like, man, dude, this house is so cool. Like, the tri-level, I got a bar, right, like a built-in wet bar, like standard of the house. And so anyway, so I was cruising on Realtor one day, or Zillow, one of the websites, and I seen this house for sale. And I seen it from the front, and I'm all, that house looks really familiar. I know what kind of house that is. And so sure enough, I looked it up, and I was, in the pictures, and I was like, oh man, that's exactly what it is. And I showed Roxanne, and she only seen like the outside of it at first, right? The first picture, you're like, oh, that's really nice. Like,
Well, yeah, you gotta keep scrolling through the pictures.
and she looked at it, she's like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice. That's a nice house. I'm like, oh, well, maybe we'll go look at it one day. And so I don't remember where we were going.
We were gonna go get Wyatt.
We're getting from where?
My sister's house. He stayed the night over there.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so we were gonna go get Wyatt from her sister's house,
But you said,
and
yeah.
I remembered this house for sale, and I was like, hey, before we go pick up Wyatt, let's go drive by that house, because it was literally like 10 minutes from our old house in the area we wanted to live in Vegas. And she's like, all right. And so we're driving up the road, and just so happened there's a open house sign on the street. I'm like, oh, I bet you that's that house. And we go there, come here, and as we're like pulling up, the realtor is pulling into the driveway. Right?
No, she was already here.
I thought she was getting out of her car.
No,
or something.
she was setting up. They hadn't.
Okay,
even,
setting up. Yeah, okay.
She was out here setting up.
So she just got
She
there,
was
is what
putting
I'm
up
getting at. She just
signs,
got here,
balloons, and all
we
that
pulled
fun
up
stuff.
out of the blue, and we're like, oh, we want to look at this house. And so we get out and we start looking at it, and within like 5 seconds, Roxanne's all, I want this house. Like, oh. She's like, no, this house is perfect. So I want it. It's
Oh my
house.
god, I was
It's
dying.
my house.
Yeah, I was dying.
I'm all, damn. We haven't even walked through the front door yet.
I know. I didn't even probably walk upstairs. I think as soon as I walked in and I seen it, I was like, nope.
She's like, I want it. It's mine.
I need this house.
I'm like, all right, well, let's go take a look. And so we go walking through it, and, you know, she was even more of, I want this house.
Of course, falling
Right.
more and more in love. You
Yeah.
know.
And our house is legit, too, because, like, you come in this house, and for real, it's 1987.
Oh, dude, this is, I love
Alright.
this house.
Which is
I do.
great
I love
for
this
me. I love it.
house.
Like, the carpet's not 1987, but, like, the style, right? The kitchen, the flooring, and the big old giant fireplace, and the wet bar.
Yeah.
It's like, man, dude.
Yeah,
So we walk in, we walk around, and she's even more intrigued and wants the house really bad. So before we even leave, I call my realtor. We've had the same realtor for 10 years, right?
Yeah, every single house.
Really good guy. Brian, if you ever see this, you're the man, dude. You
Yeah.
too, Kareem.
Yeah, he sold
Right.
me my
You guys know what I'm
condo,
talking
our
about.
old house, and this house.
Yep. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah. So I call him up, and he's like, oh,
Yep.
well, where is it at? What's the address? The whole spiel, right? So we give it to him all, and he's like, all right, well, I'll look into it. I'll contact the realtor. We're like, cool. So we find out the price, and we're like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, that much, right? I'm not gonna give prices out, guys, but I'm like, geez, dude, like, way more than I thought, right? Not undoable or not doable, nothing like that. We could afford it completely.
But it was.
But me being a stickler, right, when it comes to money, I'm like,
Well, and it was way more than our old house. So.
it was, yeah. I'm like, geez, dude. And I'm looking at her, I'm all, how bad do you want this house? She's like, I want it. I want it, babe. This is where we're gonna live.
I'm willing to throw my whole life
Right.
away.
I'm all, yeah, easy for you to say. I'm the one pulling the OT.
No.
Right? I know, I'm kidding, right? But she's like, I want it. It's
I mean,
mine.
I even sat down and like planned it out bill by bill, like how we could afford it. Because once we figured out, once we got numbers, and then we got.
Well, we yeah, exactly. We called Kareem,
Yeah.
which is our loan broker, right? And
Yeah.
and so I told him, he pulled the info from Brian, which is our realtor, and he's like, all right, let me get back to you guys. Pulls the whole credit. He's like, all right, these are the numbers. He's like, this is what it is. And we're like, all right, this is how much it is a month. And so Roxanne instantly like gets on the bills, right? She's like, all right, well,
I'm the bill person in the
if
house.
I don't spend $5 over here,
Yeah, you know, scripting and trying to prove to him that we can afford it, because you know he's.
well, we could, right? But me,
I have
like,
to
man.
prove it. I have to prove my point.
What's up, bud? Do you want to
Look
say
at-
hi real quick?
You got pizza all over your face.
Oh yeah, it is Friday. It is Friday.
Yeah. Here,
It
say hi.
is-
Look, he's
it
got
is
pizza
Friday.
face.
They
You
all.
need to go clean your face, dude.
Yeah, once you go wash your face, you do got pizza all over your face.
I'll go out.
So she breaks down the bills, and she's like, we can do it, babe. I'm like, I know we can do it, but damn. Right? And mind you, at this time, we still had Wyatt going to daycare, which was $700 a month.
Yeah. Almost $200 a week. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
So I remember sitting out in the garage in the old house, and I'm looking at my motorcycle, and I'm like cleaning it, and this is after we looked at the house, and I was just like, F it.
Right?
F it. Whatever. We can do it. We still got money left over after all the bills, including daycare. Not a lot, but we got enough, right? If we stick to budget, we're good. And so we call Brian up. Like, all right, dude, let's put an offer in. He's like,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
Yeah.
We were the first and only offer on this house.
And we had an open house that day.
Yep. First and only offer. Let's look at some comments real quick. I'm gonna back way up, guys. I'm sorry on the comments. Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of carrying on. I can continue. I guess.
No, and Cindy, this is a bad comment. I was at Melanie's house today, right? And I swear to you, I was like, oh yeah, Melanie's got a duck there I'm going to grab. And I forgot it, Cindy.
Oh.
I forgot it. And I was going to walk in, like all pimp walking and stuff to Roxanne. Yeah, look what I got, duckly orange. But I didn't do it. I forgot.
Yeah, well.
Thanks for reminding me, Melanie. Kidding. Let me see. Anything else? Let's see. Lila.
Well, I think everybody was listening to the story, probably.
Melanie says she loves our house now. Yeah, I love this house too, Mel. Sorry, guys. I know. I'm gonna get back on the story, guys. I don't want to get too lost in the comments. That's all. And I was going on a tangent, so.
It wasn't a tangent.
No, not a tangent, but like I was all lost in the story.
You were telling a story.
So yeah. Okay, so everybody's just talking amongst themselves for the most part. That's cool. Keep doing that, guys. That's what's up. All right, cool. So I'm gonna keep going on the story. There's not too many comments directed at us, so, which is completely fine, guys. Like that's the whole point, right? In a chat room kind of thing. So anyway, so I call up Brian. I'm like, hey man, let's put in an offer on this house. He's like, all right. So he gets with the realtor, and we put in our offer, and the seller instantly accepts it.
Well,
he did.
There was a problem.
No, that's after.
Well, we knew about it when we were doing it.
What problem?
Selling our house that we live in currently.
Okay, that. Oh, yeah, so.
That was a problem.
Oh, I didn't know you were talking about that. Okay. So, yeah, mind you, I have a VA loan. So, a VA loan, guys, if you guys don't know, a veteran's loan, you're only allowed one primary residence. So, you can't own a house and then buy another house with a VA loan. It doesn't work that way. They don't allow you to do that because you're not supposed to use a VA loan for like an investment. So you can't have more than one primary, and buying another house is considered a primary, right? So, so that was a problem. So I told Brian we want the house. He put in an offer. They accepted it, and it was a contingent offer that we sell our house.
But they were going to leave the house on the market.
They're going to leave the house on the market. So me and Roxanne
and if they got a better offer, they were going to take it.
So me and Roxanne are all stressed out because she wants the house really bad.
This was like,
So we're like full-blown tweaker mode, cleaning the house, our old house, scrubbing everything. Packing. So Roxanne comes home from work and like half the house is packed up because I just decided to pack the house one day on all the knickknacks and crap you don't need around, right?
Putting in the garage.
And she's like, what the hell? And there's like 30 boxes. Well, dude, we might as well get on this crap right now. And so... we put our house on the market, our old house. And we got a bunch of people want to come look at it. And
oh man, I don't know if you guys have ever sold a house.
It's a pain, dude. If you live in it, if you're like living in it,
you got to keep it clean all the time.
You want to exactly. You got to keep it spick and span because you never know when a realtor is going to call you and be like, "Hey, can I bring somebody by at 1:00 to look at your house?" And you'll be thinking, "Crap, did I leave my crap stained underwear on the floor in the bedroom over there?" You don't remember, right? No, it's true though, right? You're thinking like, what the hell?
The laundry was done on a regular basis, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Just so people didn't see it.
It's true. So we kept the house spick and span and at that time, how old was Wyatt? He was like 3.
No, 4.
4. So a 4-year-old, man, that's a job, dude. Trying to keep house spick and span. And so we had all these people come look and this and that and this. Huh? Oh. Yeah, I don't care. And so we had this one lady come want to look. She was a single mom. She had 2 kids, remember? That's the one with the stuff across the street.
Yes.
So she comes and looks at it. And then the next day she puts in an offer on our house, and we're like, yes, finally. And it was like what we wanted and everything. We were like happy.
And it hadn't been on the market very long.
It's like a week, not even a week.
Yeah.
Vegas houses sell really quick, guys. Like we sold our house in like 3 weeks. Okay, but anyway, so she puts an offer in, and it's what we wanted, so we accepted it. And then like 2 days later, Well, 3 days later, I get a call from Brian, our realtor, and he's like, "Hey, what's up with that house across the street from you guys?"
Oh my god.
I'm like, "What house?" He's like, "The house directly across the street from you guys." And I'm like, "Oh, that house." So I'll back up a little bit, right? And I won't make a long story short, but I'll make it shorter, I guess. That's not the way to say it, but. So across the street from us, during the time we're trying to sell our house, some freaking, what do they call them?
What's that?
What do they call those people?
Hoarders?
No.
What people's?
The people that move in, squatters.
Squatters, oh.
Some squatters moved in across the street
What is he doing?
from our house. The house is vacant across the street, and some squatters moved in.
Yes.
With a stolen U-Haul parked over there and all kinds of crap.
On the side street.
And I even went over there, okay? Like when they first were moving in with their U-Haul and like offered like, hey, if you guys need anything, I'm here, you know, trying to be the good neighbor. And they're like, oh no, we're good. And so what happened is the lady put in an offer on our house, and then doing her due diligence, which is smart on her part, she came and looked at the house, like parked down the street to see what the neighborhood's like at night. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And that squatter house was a drug squatter house. They were selling dope out of that house.
Oh, yes.
Directly across the street from us. And so there was like 30 cars, you know, in and out of that house. And so she called her realtor and was like, hey, what's up with that house across the street? And she didn't know. So my realtor called me and was like, hey, what's up with that house across the street? And I told him straight up, I said, dude, I think there's some squatters there. He's like, oh. And so that lady ended up backing out, and we were like, oh my God, dude. And so I literally went home. I called our HOA, and I found out through the tax records that the HOA owned that house.
No,
across
Brian, our
yeah,
realtor.
the tax records.
Yeah, he found out that
Through
the
tax
HOA
records.
owned it.
And so I called our HOA and was like,
recoded or
listen here,
whatever.
you mother effers. You guys got like 5 seconds to get these people out, blah, blah, blah. Because the squatter laws in Vegas, they changed. It used to be a civil matter, right? And somebody just showed up. Not anymore. It's criminal here.
Because,
in
well,
Vegas.
when the market crashed,
Yep.
we had so many foreclosures here, there were squatters everywhere.
Yep.
That's when they changed it.
So I bugged these dudes, and I had Roxanne call them like every hour.
I even
called
called the
them every
police.
hour. We called the cops.
I called the police.
And then I called the HOA, and I told them, I said,
3
dude.
days.
I said, hey, I know you guys own that house per tax records.
Yeah.
I said, you guys better get those assholes out of here, like, right now. And then literally the next day, there was cops there yanking these people out.
Oh, man, yeah. And then I walked over there, and I was like, hey, I just want to let you guys know that I think that U-Haul right down the street there is stolen.
And sure it was. And it's funny, when that happened, the cops showed up. I came home from work, parked in my driveway. I was talking all kinds of crap to those people, and they were arresting them and stuff. All the neighbors came outside, were all clapping and all proud. They're all thanking me. They're all, oh, thank God.
Yeah, they said that they had been calling the HOA, but they weren't doing anything about it. Man, that was great.
Dude, you know me.
I know, and I was calling.
They were probably scared of me.
Yeah, and I said, you guys are going to let these people live in that house when I have my, 5-year or 4-year-old son across the street? You need to get him out of there. And you guys already made me lose a house deal? No.
Oh, yeah. And Paul, we don't have no German Shepherds, bro. We don't have no German Shepherd puppies. What are you talking about? I like German Shepherds, though. I just don't have any. But, so anyway, so back to, so all that went on, right? And then finally we got another offer on the house.
Mind you, we're still contingent on this house.
Yeah, so we're still hoping we can sell our old one in order to buy this one. Because
this is what we're going through to sell it.
Because this house is still on the market, and we're like, please, God, nobody buy it.
So, and I was being a creep. Like, I stared at pictures of this house all the time. Remember, we were staring at pictures, and we were just, and we would didn't want to get our hopes up just in case something happened and we lost it,
Hey, that's super rude, bud. I didn't hear no excuse me.
But I logged in one day on like Realtor or whatever to look at pictures online again, and
okay, cool.
I noticed it was off the market.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it was really weird, and I'm like, it says it's off the market. I said, well, maybe they changed their minds and they're gonna hold the house for us, right? So I instantly called my realtor and I was like, hey, I know this is gonna sound really creepy, right? Like I'm a weirdo, but I did that, and he called the realtor
Yeah, I called instantly and said, what the hell?
Yeah. So we called our realtor, and then he called this house's realtor.
And they decided to take it off the market.
No.
Yeah, they did.
They hadn't returned the calls or anything. We were scheduled to come over here is what happened.
I know, but they took it off the market because they decided to sell it to us.
Okay, maybe. I don't remember that.
I remember that. So this house, the seller was the son of the original owner of this house, and he grew up here in this house. And this house was built in 84. Okay? And so he grew up here, and his parents passed away, and he lived out of state. And so it was a hard sell for him, but he knew he had to sell it, right? It was already paid for. Everything he gets for it is going to be profit. And so they decided, remember, because Brian, we told Brian, said, dude, tell him our situation. We were
Yeah.
family. We're not investors. We want to live in this house and raise our kid here and different things.
Yeah.
And Brian did. Brian told him that, the realtor anyway. I don't know if she passed it along. But then right after that is when the house went off the market. But we were all scared that it was because somebody else bought it, a cash offer or something.
Well, they would have to, remember we were talking about that because they have a legal obligation to notify us.
I know, but they didn't notify us, and all of a sudden the house is off the market, and we're sitting there freaked out.
Yeah.
So anyway, so the house is off the market, and we call.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah, and we find out, that they took it off the market because they knew we really wanted it, in a sense. Okay, and they were going to sell it to nobody else. We had offered them exactly what they wanted for the house, and it was good, and they're just waiting for us to sell ours. So we end up selling ours. We accept an offer, and we're like, all right, cool. And so the closing dates, right? So I have to close on my old house before the VA will let me close on my other house. So it was
This house, yeah.
it was like 2 days. So just example, right? I closed on my old house on the 10th, while I wasn't going to close on the new house until the 12th.
Because it has to show proof that you closed on this house, old house.
Before the VA says, okay.
You can have this loan now. You
Yes.
can close out.
So, just so happened we closed on my old house on a Friday. And we weren't supposed to close on this house until like Monday. So we had this whole weekend where we're in limbo. We have nothing.
We were homeless.
We were homeless for, 2 days.
But we had to pay rent.
Yeah.
On our old house to live in it for those 2 days.
So I contacted the realtor of the people that bought the house and said, hey man, I know you guys were closing on the 10th. Can you give us until the 13th or whatever, right, to move out? And they're like, cool, yeah, no problem. For rent? Well, I'm all for rent. I mean, come on, dude. Like, we accepted your offer right away. We didn't.
Well,
we went halfers, all kinds of crap. So these jerks made us pay rent for 2 days at our old house, and it wasn't that much. It was like $80 a day or something like that. It wasn't that much.
I think it cost us $150.
But I was all, damn, dude. Like, for real. We ended up paying rent at our old house, and then we
for
moved.
2 days.
Yep, and then it was a day early before closing on this house. And I called Brian up and I said, dude, give me the keys, dude. He's like, oh, you don't close till tomorrow. I'm all, and I'll put my crap in the garage. He's like, all right, well, don't tell nobody. So I went and got the keys. He gave me the keys to the house and we just moved in. It's just moved right in.
Yeah, we lived here for a little bit.
But I totally missed something here. So backtrack. For real, remember?
That's why
The piping.
That's why I said the house got taken off the market.
Okay, so let me backtrack, guys.
That's why I don't remember that. But
so during escrow, right? Our old house is sold. In a sense, we're in escrow on that one, and so technically we're in escrow on this new house. So like 2 weeks after we're in escrow, Roxanne's like, I want to go see our new house. Just go look at it again, get some measurements and get some ideas. So we call up Brian. And we're like, hey man, we want to go see our new house again. Can we go see it? And he's like, cool, yeah, Tuesday at 1 o'clock, we'll meet you there. All right, cool.
yeah.
So we show up here, and there's a truck parked in the driveway, a big giant Ford or Chevy or something, right? And he's like, that's weird, someone's parked in front of in the driveway. And we're like, yeah. So he goes and grabs the key and locks it, opens the door. He's like, hello. He's like saying hello, because we thought someone was here. It's like, hello, hello, and we hear this noise in the house.
Oh, yeah, it was loud.
Right? Super loud humming noise. And we're like, what the hell is going on? So we walk in the house, and we walk down towards the den, And there's air blowers. There's like 10 air blowers everywhere. Right?
And the carpet's all
Carpet's
tore
all
up.
ripped up. Mind you, we're in escrow. Okay? We're like, what the hell is going on? Brian hasn't heard nothing from the old realtor or nothing like that. And so we walk down here, and there's blowers everywhere, and Brian instantly, like, gets on the phone. He's like, I'm going to call this realtor real quick to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So we find out that somebody, some crackhead, broke into the house, went under our crawl space, and stole all the copper piping underneath our house. While we're in escrow.
They shut the water off.
Shut the water off. The maintenance guy comes over to the house
To do this yard
to do the
work.
maintenance yard, turns the water on like normal, okay, and floods the entire downstairs area of our house. The den. Right? And so that's why I had to rip everything up. But those jerks didn't even call us, tell us, no nothing. And it was the owner's truck that was in the driveway.
They parked it there so they would think somebody was
Yeah,
there.
and so they parked it there so they didn't want anybody else to come over and steal any more crap. And we're like, oh my god, dude. And so they were scared that we were going to back out of the loan, right, of everything. Because we were in escrow. We could still technically back out if we really wanted to.
I wasn't backing out. As long as they agreed to fix it.
Yeah, so we told Brown, we're like, look, dude, if the VA signs off on it, we're going to have to get another inspection, which we did.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to get another inspection of the water pipes, the housing, the walls, everything. If that passes, I'm good, dude.
Yep. As long as
He's
they
like,
pay
"All
for
right."
it, too.
And so we told the owner that, and he was cool with that. So we had another inspection. They paid for it, and everything passed. And they put the carpet back, and it was the same carpet, and it's still good. It's still good carpet, right? They redid everything. You can't even tell now, but, I mean, what the hell, man? What a pain in the ass.
Oh, it was all in the
Where we're sitting right now, the carpet
this
was
whole
ripped
room
up.
was flooded
Was
out.
flooded.
Yeah,
Everything was flooded.
Carpeting was tore up. I mean, this whole downstairs area got flooded out. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. So we had to deal with all that crap. Squatters, a flood in our new house, pipes being stolen.
It's just crazy.
You know.
I mean, this house was meant to be ours. I mean, we wouldn't have
was.
struggled through what we struggled through not to get it.
And there's more than that. Like, I'm trying to think, like, it was more like a stress thing, I guess. We were so stressed we weren't going to get this house.
I think we were more stressed, yeah, that we were going to lose the house.
Because, you know, honestly, guys, in Vegas, like, we're fortunate to have this house.
Oh, yes.
That's all I got to say.
Yes.
Like, for real, guys.
Yes.
So the houses in Vegas stopped being good in the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay? Unless you're rich. If you're rich, then yeah, you're going to have a really nice house. But
They do have
normal,
nice
everyday, single-family home stopped being good in, like, 89 here in Vegas.
Now they're cookie cutters.
And mind you, I've been to every
I'm not saying ours
community
isn't
almost
a
in Vegas. I've been
cookie
everywhere.
cutter.
No, they are. So now you
No, I'm
got...
talking about ours.
No, ours is a model that they build in a community, but it's not a cookie cutter.
Yeah, that's true.
Cookie cutter in Vegas. There are communities here in Vegas, guys. Like, I shit you not. Okay, you're talking a foot, 2 feet, 2 feet in between houses.
Oh, it's terrible.
Okay. Like, you have to turn sideways and walk in between
You could like
the
stand
houses.
there and touch both sides.
It's ridiculous with a tiny, ridiculously small backyard patio that barely fits a barbecue. Okay, and that's a house that'll be $230,000.
Oh, it's crazy.
And it's like, who the hell
People like that though.
wants
too.
to buy it? But the house is only like 1,400 square feet. It's smaller than an apartment.
I know.
It's crazy, guys. Vegas is weird. It's ridiculous. So that's the struggle we had to go through
To get the house.
to get this house. And when we moved in, I was just like, all right,
Oh,
let's get it. And it was so cool, man. I was so
such
happy.
it was such a huge relief when we were finally moved and we were done. It was done.
We're only on a quarter acre, but a quarter acre in Vegas is like, man, dude, your backyard's giant.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like, man, you got all this room to do aerobics and stuff.
Yeah.
You can build like a bunk bed right here. You can do like cartwheels, you know. That's what people. I'm serious, man. It's crazy.
It's a nice, decent, and there's no HOA, which is a huge.
Yeah, no HOA.
Well, I mean, it could be a downfall, but it's a good thing in this neighborhood. People keep up on their lawns.
Yeah, so our neighbors, like on both sides. Well, one side she's the original owner, and the other side they moved in like 5 years after the house was built. So all the neighbors around here have been here since the 80s,
Yeah,
right?
they take care of their yards.
Yeah,
I mean, there are a couple up the street that are kind of like.
It's like the one-off.
Yeah,
It's the one-off, though, in this
at least
neighborhood.
try.
And Cindy, yes, we are going to be sad once we plan to leave.
Yeah, I will probably legit cry when we move away. I do love this house. Like, this is probably gonna be one of the hardest things to walk away from.
It is. And Melanie, let me get back to the comments. I'm sorry. I'm going on a tangent, like I said. So.
Yeah, we're talking about the house. I mean,
Let me see here.
If I could pick this house up, move it to the property.
And Leah, you're probably not here no more, but I'm sorry, you're going to bed. Thank you for being a part of our live stream tonight. Appreciate it if you're still here. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the comments, guys. I was just telling a story. I'm sorry. Yeah, Melanie, you're not looking forward to selling your house either. I don't blame you. I love your house, Mel.
Yeah.
Like, I do.
Yeah. And it's a very stressful thing.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, it's,
You know, you're all comfy and cozy in your house, no matter what house it is, right? You're used to it. A small shack to a mansion, and then when you sell it, you don't have it no more.
Yeah.
You're like, what do I do now? Right? And Melanie agrees. Yep, that's how crazy small lots are in Vegas. You're exactly right about only getting a decent house and lot if you get an older one. You're super rich. Yeah, dude. Like the only new houses here in Vegas, we're talking like within the past 5 years, that have any remotely, any remote type of land, and it's not land, but we're talking 1/8 acre kind of a thing, and you're talking, $1 million homes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's
well,
ridiculous.
Our old house, it didn't have a super tiny lot. I don't think. I think it was fairly decent sized. It wasn't as big as our yard now, but it was a lot bigger than most people's backyards.
No, it was, but the house is really small, right? So, but the house was built in 2002, so
Yeah.
the older one, or the old house. But we're so much happier here in this house, and I love this house. And yes, if I could just pick it up and move it to Arkansas, man, I'd be there tomorrow. But you know what? It's funny, Mel, right?
How are we gonna pay the mortgage?
So me and Roxanne were talking. We're like, we're gonna model our backyard over in Arkansas like this house, right? In our front yard, we're gonna have a courtyard and buy a fountain and a pond. We'll put I know we have a pond, but like a different pond, like we're gonna build a pond, right? Kind of a thing, and I don't know, to make us reminisce of this house, because we do love this house.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be so butthurt, like when I close that front door for the last time and lock it. I'm just gonna be like, fuck.
Yeah, I just hope it will go to somebody that will love it and take care of it. Like
Well, we can find out. We can pick.
True. I mean, we can. I mean, technically, really take our time if we wanted to with selling it.
We could.
It's no rush.
Yeah. So that was the story about us getting this house. I mean, there's a lot more involved, like the nitty gritty, but
Accepting offers.
oh man, dude, that's the thing with the VA. Like if your house is legit on the market, and they can just look it up and see if there's an MLS, right?
Yeah.
Listed. You should be able to buy another house as long as your other one's on the market. Because the stress, man. I mean, moving from the condo to our old house, we literally left our stuff in a U-Haul overnight. Remember? Or all day. Or something. It was all day. Or overnight.
And we unloaded in the garage, too, because we couldn't... Well... No, I don't know. Well, no, that's what happened with the condo. Remember the lady that bought my condo, she got married through the process and decided she wanted to change her last name.
Oh, yeah.
On all the paperwork.
It's like, oh my
to
God,
her married
dude, you're
name.
so stupid.
So it added more time, and we were getting ready to close on the other house. Oh, it was
such a pain.
Yeah, and I didn't make enough money to support both, like our mortgage on the house, and that's what part of it was.
Yeah,
too.
because
yeah, that's why
you had to sell it, and then the house is in my name as primary.
Yeah.
and we were married, but you still had the debt on the condo.
Yeah. So our, you know,
It was such a pain.
Yeah, so we couldn't close on that one until she changed all her paperwork name.
Yeah.
We couldn't move into the other one until after that one was closed.
Oh.
It was terrible.
Hey, did you guys watch did you watch our last video of me building that bed and stuff? What do you guys think about that bed?
Well, you read the comments, right? Yeah,
Well, I'm asking them on live. What do you guys think about that bed?
Yeah, it was
And
cool.
yes, there was more than one person that asked, I think, if the bed was secured to the floor. It
Yes.
was. I just didn't film that. I have little L brackets that I put on the bed so it don't move at all.
Yeah, it's sturdy.
It is very sturdy. So what do you guys think? We bought a nice mattress from IKEA.
Yeah, it's really
That
comfy.
matches ours upstairs. It's all nice
Same
and
exact one.
nice and rock hard, just the way we like it. It's like
comfy.
laying on a board,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Yeah, it's comfy.
Super nice.
Sorry, I got like
Yeah.
something stuck in my.
Grant says that was amazing. Cindy says the bed looks awesome. We really appreciate that, guys. Because honestly, like, I think it looks pretty awesome. I never built a bed frame before. That was the first time ever, guys. I built a bed frame ever.
And you did great.
Like ever, right? The only thing is like the top, like plywood, like I cut it and it didn't sit on a
beam.
on a support beam, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, crap, dude. Like, I didn't even think about it when I was cutting it, right? I was like, man, I should have made it right on the support beam.
Yeah, right in the middle.
But you know, honestly, we both laid on it with the mattress. And, don't matter.
It ain't going nowhere.
Because we got 1/2-inch thick, really expensive plywood for it. It's like $50 a sheet for this plywood I bought for something else, right?
Yeah.
Not for the bed.
Yeah.
But we had it laying around. And I was like, well, I'll just use this. Super expensive, bed material, but whatever. And we put it on there, and it doesn't even bow or nothing. Barely bows, like barely.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't tell with the mattress.
But not with the mattress. You don't even know it's messed up. Not even messed up. You don't even know it's not on a support. So it's gonna be perfect for us.
Yeah, and I went down and bought some.
Hey,
bad.
Hey, like a bully homestead. You're not late, bro. You're just on time,
Hey,
man.
Well, you missed the house story.
Whatever time he shows up, that's
True.
the perfect
Yeah.
time to be here,
I
bro.
guess, yeah.
Appreciate you for being here.
Yeah.
You're not
right
late. Jennifer Heenan, thank you for saying our bed is awesome. Love Wyatt's ladder. Yeah, dude, like that ladder, right?
It's cool.
Wyatt was so excited about that ladder, guy. I wish I could have filmed it and I didn't, right? But this dude came out like 5 times when I was building the ladder.
He bugged you for 2 days.
Is my ladder done? Where's my ladder? Do I have my ladder yet? Hey, Dad, are you gonna build my ladder today? It's like, okay, well, let me get on this ladder, bro. He wanted the ladder so bad because he wants his independence, right? Going up and down to his bed.
Yeah, we have to pick
Which
him
I
up.
understand,
Yeah, we
right?
have to pick them up before and like carry him up there, and he doesn't want to rely on us to do it because we're like, nah, I don't want to lift you up, dude.
Right. And so yeah, we put it over. So Jennifer, we put it over like when you're looking at our bed, we put it to the left, and I know it kind of bumped up against the like the kitchen counter, but for Wyatt, it's like perfect. It's like he can just go up right up there. It's not even a problem, because if we put it on the other side, it would come down by like our table that we have in there.
Yeah, our seating area.
Yeah. And I didn't want that. I wanted Wyatt to have it over there where it's away, and I don't have to move my chair if he wants to get up. And
Well, you built it so you can clamp it on and we can lift it up.
yeah, so I can move the ladder, guys. I have the little hooks on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The hook onto the railing, so I can move the ladder if I really need to. But I don't think we'll need to move it. And Cindy, did you see the table? Right? Yeah, I know you did, but like, so that's the table, Cindy. I know you were asking about it like a long time ago.
It's been in hiding for a while.
Yeah.
We put it in the garage, and that's where it's been sitting.
Yeah. And so I built one cabinet, not cabinet, what is it? Storage. One storage bin under the table.
Yeah.
I gotta build another one. There's one in the picture of the last video, but that one's getting junked. I just did it for
under the bed, not the table.
Or under the bed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're building storage under there, and it's gonna fit like all of our clothes really nice. At least me and Roxanne's, I would say.
Oh, Wyatt's already claimed the closet that's in there. This is where
Oh.
he's putting his clothes.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's true.
I'm gonna hang jackets up and stuff in that closet. We're gonna need jackets and sweatshirts, and I want us to put like our shoes up there, because you know those are some of the little things you don't think about when you have a trailer. The shoes. You can't have everybody's shoes just lying around.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that, and I keep forgetting to tell you, like for real, like you know the closet shoe holders like behind the door.
Mm-hmm.
We should get one and then cut it to where it fits behind the closet door when you first walk in. So it's only like
What
3 or 4
about like
little
when you're
layers.
wearing your boots and stuff? I don't know if that thing's sturdy enough to hold boots.
Well, boots and like anything that's muddy or anything, we'll just keep them outside if we have to.
Keep
Just
all
take
our
them
shoes
off
outside.
and flip flop. Well, yeah, we can have like flip flops or slippers inside.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Lori Karp says in her camper on bed frame ran heavy duty wires crossed attached with heavy duty eye hooks for extra support to keep boards from warping. Yes, I seen something similar to that, Lori,
Okay.
with using wire instead of like boards. And I legit thought about doing that instead of using like the framing hangers and stuff. But towards the end of it, I just wanted to be more cheap, not to lie. Because the framing hangers were like 30 cents. Right? And I was like, wow, the eye hooks are $1.50 a piece, and then the wires
So what, do
$3.
those framing hooks help keep it from warping?
No.
No.
She's talking about getting like eye hooks and then doing, I think, right? And then doing cross-hatched wiring or wire across. It's like cabling.
Yeah, no, I know what the cable is with the
Yeah.
eye bolts.
Yeah, so that's a really good idea too.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So, like a bully, I haven't thought about any secret compartments, but I have thought about putting a but a compartment for one of my handguns underneath the bed. So if I'm laying there and something happens, I can just reach right down and like pull it out. So I thought about something like that, or a drawer I could just bring down real quick and grab my 45. But a secret compartment, I haven't thought about that. But I am gonna think of something where I can mount my 45 right next to the bed frame. But that's different. Yeah, see, Cindy says you don't want stinky shoes hanging in the closet. You're probably right, Cindy. And trust me, man, my boot feet, sometimes during the summer, yeah. I'm a man, all right? I have boot feet. It's just what it is. It's not horrible. It's not. It really isn't. But it's a man boot feet.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
I mean, whatever.
Greasy, sweaty boot feet.
Gross.
I was in the Army. I mean, hello.
Greasy?
Greasy, is it not greasy?
That's gross.
Never had it where like socks stick to your feet?
That's nasty.
Tell me who has not had that.
That's nasty.
Come on, you
Don't
men
talk
out there.
about that. That's nasty.
Everybody knows about their socks sticking to their feet. Come on now.
You're nasty. Ugh.
It's boot feet. I'm a man, all right? So let me see else here.
Oh,
Put a small shelf just outside the trailer door.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we thought about that too. So honestly, like when we parked the trailer on the property, I already told Roxanne I want to build her like an outdoor shelf that's covered, right? We're gonna have covering, but I want it'd be like an outdoor pantry if that makes sense. I know it's not what we're talking about, but I thought about for like food, canned goods, right? To be outside to save space inside the trailer, but something for shoes or jackets or something might be good for that too. But it does get cold there, and who knows, you know.
Well, Cindy Brown said, like, your jackets will stink, too, which is true.
The jackets?
Yeah, will get stinky.
Oh, yeah, they will.
Yeah, man feet on your jackets.
Yeah. So, like a bully, with your,
Put him in the closet, I get
you
it.
say to keep away from Wyatt. So, since Wyatt was really little, I've been teaching him about guns, right? He knows... He obviously doesn't know how to... he knows how to shoot his BB gun. He has a BB gun. But he knows not to touch guns. He knows if he sees a gun to come let a parent know if it's laying around. He knows not to touch bullets. I mean, I leave this laying around. This is my little 38 I carry around all the time. This has been sitting here for a long time. He don't look at it. He don't touch it. He knows about guns. But you are so right. You never know with kids, right? and other kids, but Melanie's kids the same way.
Yeah.
They know about firearms. They know about safety for what a kid should know. They know they don't need to touch it. And Wyatt has been perfect with that. I have my 12 gauge upstairs, and like he don't even want to look at it because he's like, I don't want to touch that. That's a real gun.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And our room is completely off limits.
Well, yeah, but Wyatt's gone in there.
No.
It doesn't matter off limits or not. Kids are kids, right? They'll, oh, this room's off limits. I'm going in there anyway. So let's say Wyatt went in there. I would put my shotgun right on the bed, unloaded, for example, and stick Wyatt in there, and I guarantee he wouldn't even touch it. He wouldn't. I've taught him since he was little about that, and it's the truth. And when he carries his BB gun, he carries it at the ready, so the barrel's down. He don't put his finger on the trigger. I've noticed him. He does it every once in a while as a kid, right? But for the most part, he doesn't. He only points it at things he wants to kill, right? That's what you teach in the Army. You only point at something you're going to kill. And you never pull a trigger unless you're ready to kill something. So he's been learning, and we've been teaching him about that. And I think he's been doing a really good job, quite honestly. And I know Melanie's kids are the same way. They know all about weapons and firearms and gun safety. And it's important for kids. If you're a parent and you like firearms or just want to have a shotgun for home protection or anything, but there's kids in the house or kids that might come over, they need to know about that kind of stuff. And it's very unfortunate the kids that, you know, end up shooting themselves or their friend or something. But I blame that kind of stuff completely on the parent. I don't blame it on that the gun wasn't locked up. I blame it on the parent not teaching their kids.
True.
That's my opinion.
If you have a gun in the home, that's your responsibility as a gun owner.
100%. Teach your kids about it. Your wife about it. Your husband about it. Whatever the case, right?
Yeah.
They need to know about it.
Yeah. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so Lori says, great idea for boots outside, but always shake before putting on. Spinners and snakes. Yep, you are completely correct.
Ooh.
Yep.
Build a little box thing, I guess, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
That way
Mustang,
you can put a lid on it.
Mustang Sally said before this, love watching. Can't wait till you guys get on the road. Awesome job on the trailer. Thank you very much, Mustang Sally. We appreciate that. Yeah. We're trying our best. Like I said, you know, guys, I've never done a trailer before. It's a big, like...
learning curve.
Learning curve and, like, lightweight room. I can't believe how trailers are built.
I know, right? Like
2x1 and 2x2. It's crazy. I thought it was way more sturdy than that, guys.
Yeah.
But I get it now because it's for weight, right? That's why they use staples.
Yeah.
You just seen a staple video. Ugh.
Oh,
my God.
Staples are so terrible. I hate staples.
You can get those portable wardrobes from Walmart or Amazon that zipper covers for outside clothing or storage outside. It's funny, Cindy, I thought about that. I told her that.
Yeah.
I said, you know, they make those, like, you know, those moving closets? We can just get one of those, right? And she's like, I put my... No, at first you're like, let's just figure something else out. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
And I was like, well, if we have to, I mean, it'll be covered. She's like, well. But yeah, we thought about that too. Because, I mean, our trailer, guys, like I said before,
I'll be right back.
yeah, it's a small trailer, right? Like, our trailer is gonna be used for nighttime and, like, dinner, breakfast, right? It's not, hey, let's hang out in the trailer. It's just not. And Wyatt's gonna be booted outside during the day, and he's gonna have to hang out with Scarlett and Julia and Abraham, and that's just how it is. They're gonna be outside. They're gonna be country boys, country girls. You know, just what it is. So we don't have a lot of space in there. So we're already trying to figure it out. How we're gonna have the space. So like I said, under the bed, when I build those drawers, which I've already built one. Like one of them is gonna be all of my clothes, underwear, socks, shirts, and pants. And trust me, I can roll that shit tight. Military roll. My sock would be like this big, one pair of socks. No problem. Same thing with shirts. And then, you know, Wyatt will have his stuff somewhere. But we gotta have room for food. We gotta have room for, you know, a first aid kit and different electronics and different things. So, here, keep reading. I'll be right back now, too, guys. I'm sorry. I know, I go to the bathroom.
I had to go potty. Sorry. I mounted to the whole world. Let me see. I don't know. What were you talking about?
Talking about storage in the camper.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got to finish the bathroom. I think that's the one. And we got to build shelves in the pantry. I think that's pretty much it. There's a couple things on the outside we got to take care of. Little things. Keep spiders out as well. Yeah. No, you're right on that one, too. I don't know. I almost think we should get... I mean, they have, like, the gazebo type things with the walls on it. You could, like, make that into, like, your closet wardrobe area. Dressing room, if you really wanted to. Kind of suck in the wintertime, though. Walking out there, it's all freezing. You're all, oh, gosh. Because I would imagine it gets chilly over there in the wintertime. Tent City, yeah. Be alright. I don't mind Tent City. Oh yeah. Cindy Brown said magnetic tape to put on the walls in the kitchen. We did think of that.
I did tell you that.
Yeah, no, we did think of that.
I told her I put some magnetic tape on like the back wall so she can just like hang knives or something.
Yeah.
Make that easy.
My phone's dying.
But no, it's gonna be cool, man. Like I can live out of a duffel bag. I can live in a tent. I can live with a porta potty. I can live with a hole in the ground for the bathroom. I've done it. No big deal to me.
I don't know.
Women are a little different. Girls are different.
I mean,
I get it.
I can do it. If
Me and Wyatt can go. We'll just dig some cat holes. It'll just be fun.
I mean, I could probably do it if I had to.
No, I don't want to
Outside.
make you guys do that.
I mean, I don't mind.
It'd be like the rat race. I hate you.
Nothing like that. I couldn't do that part.
No.
There's been times where I've been like, when I drove to Utah for 4th of July weekend, I drove by myself. And I had to go to the bathroom really bad, so I just pulled over.
Yeah.
I didn't care.
No, you know, honestly, guys, like, we've talked about it. We're going to downsize a lot, you know. When we move, like I said before, a lot of our stuff's going to go in storage. Okay, that's just me. Either
there is a storage
container,
there I've seen. I didn't look at prices, though.
Well, either a shipping container on the property or a storage for a month or 2 or 3 months lease, right? Where it doesn't cost that much just to hold our stuff. So in our trailer, we're not going to need a lot of stuff. We need our clothes, food, which is revolving, you know, and like our computers and phones and crap. You know, honestly, that's
laptops.
That's what I'm saying. Or laptops.
Yeah,
we're going to buy some new laptops. I already got some in mind, by the way.
Yeah, we're not taking our computers, obviously. Well, we're taking them with us.
Yeah, but not in the trailer. They won't be used in the trailer.
Won't, they're going to just sit for a while. I mean, it's going to suck. But
Melanie wants to get one of those big wedding tents. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
They're expensive, though, Mel. I mean, they're not, like, oh, my God, expensive. But
not really. I mean...
But if you're getting it just for while we're building, I mean, if it's used for, like, a year, then, yeah, it's worth it, I guess. But we'll have to use it for something else, too. But I ain't worried about it. We're going to make it.
You can take the sides and stuff off of it, right? And I think they even have ones that they have, like, a chimney hole in it, I think.
Oh, they do. They do.
And we could...
Well, no, I told Melanie, I said, dude, I mean, she's talking about for covering the campers, right? That's what she's talking about.
Is that what she's talking about?
Well, to cover the camper and, like, have an area. I think, Mel, right? You're talking about the big...
the
one at your grandma's party we had.
Yeah.
Something like that. But that's expensive. You're talking, you know,
well,
$1,500 or more.
Yeah, those ones are... No. I don't think she's talking about that. I think she's talking about for a place to chill. Or just a storage thing where you just put your crap in it.
Well, it's like a bully said, right? He lived in a 12-foot camper using cabin tents for storage for 6 months.
Cabin tents.
Now, you guys can totally make it. I totally agree with you, dude.
Yeah.
I told Roxanne, I said, man, before we got our camper, right? I was like, dude, let's get an army maintenance tent. I told her.
Yeah.
Right? It's a big maintenance tent that can, like, hold a 2.5-ton truck in it. I said, they got stovetop things in them. You know, we could put some planks down on the floor. We'll be alright. I mean, we'll be, like, extreme camping, but it'll be fun. I mean, Who can honestly say in their lives, guys, where you like say, screw it, and just go do something like that?
Yeah, go live in a tent.
You know, we only live once, as far as I know.
True.
You know.
Yeah.
And might as well do it while we can before I'm too old and wrinkled.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that child's doing.
Oh, Bob's Adventure is in here. Hey, Bob. How's it going, bro? So Melanie says, we can do this. We'll take some getting used to, but it will be good.
Yeah.
It will, Mel. It's going to take a lot of getting used to. I'm telling you, man, the first thing we're going to have to build is going to be that boxing ring. I'm telling you guys.
No. Just go run away somewhere on the property.
What are you talking about? Run away to the boxing ring. We'll get those giant blow-up boxing gloves, too. Just like...
I'll just do what I do best. And
What?
Just, what did you say?
Oh, you're going to pull me and just ignore you?
Eh?
When I'm mad at Roxanne, I just ignore her. I just walk away.
No, he's very short with me. His answers are.
No, most time I just walk away. I act like you don't exist for a couple hours, and you get all mad.
Yeah. I sit there and stew.
She does. She starts thinking about all the,
Yeah, and then how I'm going to come back if you say this.
if he comes in here and says anything to me
Yeah,
besides,
he
I'm
looks
sorry, baby, I'm going to let him have it.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
it's like-
I end up not even doing it. A good 95% of the time.
It's because I come in and be like, so you going to talk to me or what? Even though I ignored her the whole time. So you going to talk to me? Well, you're the one out there all mad. Well, I'm all mad because of blah, 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 blah. Well, what do you want for dinner? Right?
No,
It's
it's
like,
not even.
bull crap.
No,
You're so
sometimes
full of crap.
Sometimes we're out there duking it out.
No, what I'm saying is we usually end up like resolving it pretty quick. There's been a couple times where it's been a couple days, but it's very rare.
Yeah, well.
Right, Jana? So what else is new with you guys, man?
Yeah, it's Friday night.
Friday night.
It's already October.
Well, my chair is being all done. It is October. I love October.
I know, but it's still really hot here in Vegas, which really
Like, it was
sucks.
95 2 days ago. It's ridiculous, dude. Tired of it. Tired of this heat. I mean, come on, man. It's October 9th and it's 95 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You know, right now Vegas is in a world record for Vegas, or I should say world record, a Vegas record for unmeasurable rain. Okay?
160 something days.
It's 170 like 5 days.
Oh my
babe.
gosh.
It's in the 70s.
Yeah.
With we haven't had a drop since February or some crap. 175 days. The hell is that crap?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
All our plants are all drying up. That's why we were all like, yeah, with our plants in our garden this year.
Oh.
That crap shriveled up. You can water it every day.
It was
But
fried.
the ground has no water in it, so the plants suck up all the water and there's nothing left.
Yeah. It's, oh, hi, Don.
Yeah, it's about time, Dawn. I thought we were cool. I thought you were my sister or something. Don't even want to show up. That's how it is. Just kidding. Hi, Dawn.
So, Cindy Brown asked, are Aunt Roxanne still planning on April on next year yet?
Man, who said... Okay, first it was August, then someone said July, then someone said May, now I'm hearing April.
No.
It's true!
I know it's true. I
Man, you
remember.
guys keep moving it up a month for us every time. No offense, Cindy, but come on.
Nah. We'll make it work.
No, we're not planning on anything. We don't have a month yet, guys.
For 100%. We have like an idea what we want. But I don't know if that's going to be a proven thing.
No.
I think at the beginning of the year, we'll sit down and reevaluate our situation and see where we're at.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what my thought process is on there.
It's like I'm in a rush, guys, but I'm not in a rush, right? Like I want to make sure everything's like ready to go. Money and trailer and the land and you can never be fully ready. Sometimes you just gotta say screw it and jump in the ice
but
water.
we
right?
gotta pick that point where's my limit to where I think I could be like, okay, F it, I'm out. You know?
No, I know. You're right.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think we'll be
I
okay.
I would like to move within the same time frame as Melanie and Gary.
Me too.
But I don't know if that's going to be feasible for what we want.
We'll have to evaluate.
But I'm not saying it won't be.
Yeah.
Depending on when they move.
Yeah.
Right? What if they were like, we're moving tomorrow, I'd be like, well, I'll see you when I see you.
when I get ready.
But, I mean, if it's like June, July, August of next year, maybe it would be a different story.
Yep.
Keep it like that.
Yeah.
Who knows? Don't know.
We'll see. Next year is going to be kind of playing it by ear for a little bit.
Yeah.
And the one thing that would suck, like, okay, let's say we decide we really want to do it in June. I'm just throwing a month out there.
She's just throwing it out there, guys.
Yeah, I'm just making it up. It's not a definite thing.
I don't want to hear
But I'm
January of next year in the next live for you.
Yeah, I know, right? Next month.
Yeah, you guys are leaving in a week, right?
Yeah, before Thanksgiving. No. What was I saying? Oh, so say it's June, okay?
Okay, let's say June.
Okay, and
That's not what we're saying, but let's say June.
we're shooting for that. That's the date. What if we start downsizing and then June rolls around and we're not ready yet and we've gotten rid of like half our crap? That's what I'm scared about.
Well, we can when we downsize, we get rid of the crap we don't use. Like this closet over here has a bunch of crap that when's the last time you seen that? Right? Kind of a thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But there's some sentimental crap, I guess, that I don't want to get rid of. And like honestly, just sentimental stuff. Do you guys know that I still have a box in the garage that has, and it makes no sense to keep it, but like stuff from high school, like homework. I have like
Yeah.
homework papers
Get rid of it.
from my high school.
I don't.
I
Have
know,
that.
but it's like when you go to throw it out, you're like, man, dude, like that's from when I was in high school. Like, do I want to get rid of it? But it's like, what does this do besides take up space?
Yeah. Get rid of it. I don't have any of that. So you throw all my stuff away that I wouldn't part with, but you won't throw your stuff away?
We're not talking about me right now. We're talking about you, I guess. Exactly.
He did. He went through and threw away all my crap.
Well, when you leave it cluttered everywhere,
But
and it's
he
a big
can,
giant rat
he
nest
keeps
everywhere.
a secret box.
We're talking a small, little,
With all
tiny,
homework
hidden,
from high school. What are you gonna do? Turn it in?
the Indian in the cupboard
Turn
kind
it
of
in?
box.
Are you gonna turn it into your teacher?
Maybe it's due.
I mean,
Maybe it's
God.
past due.
Throw it away.
I mean, who knows? I may get the F plus instead of the F minus.
I mean, did they hold you back from high school?
Speaking of that, who the hell gets an F minus? I got an F minus
What'd you do?
in high school.
Did
It
you?
was in Algebra 2.
Oh.
No, but I can see getting an F. Like, okay, you got an F. You failed. An F minus?
That means you beyond failed.
I mean, I owe points. How do you owe points in high school? An F minus. Give me a break. That teacher hated me. F minus. Killing me. Alright, let's look at some of these comments.
Well, Melanie said she'll call as soon as she says her house sold. Well, you put it on before, right? Like I said, we'll sit down in the beginning of the year and then we'll kind of evaluate our situation, kind of see where
See, what you do, Mel, is you sell your house, and then you and all the kids and Gary just come over here, live in the one room upstairs for a little bit, and then we all move together.
Well, where she can park her trailer.
Out front.
True. It's not like
Parks
there's-
it out front.
it's 'cause there is no HOA.
See, Mel? Problem solved. So sell your house, move over in with us for a month or two, and that way, when we move, we hate each other. Because we'll be... Kidding. Tell me I'm wrong. That'd be funny. That'd be great. Alright, let's see here. Dawn says, get your asses to Arkansas. Arkansas, Dawn. It's not Arkansas. It's Arkansas. Alright?
Well, I mean, I want to do it. I'm really going to shoot for it. I think I'm going to make some strict budget cuts next year.
You know, Grant, honestly, on some of those papers, I don't think the date's on it, bro. So I'm probably not going to get credit for those papers, but...
Yeah. Bummer. Throw them away.
Think about it, Mel. You can come over here, and that way we can really start our 40-acre journey together. We can hate each other while we're moving, because we'll be stuck together and we'll get used to all the shit we hate each other with for 2 months before we move. We just live over here and we'll be stuck with each other. And then I'll walk out on you and Gary talking crap about me and Roxanne, and then you and Gary will walk out on me and Roxanne talking crap about you.
I wouldn't talk crap.
I'm kidding right now. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I know.
It'd be funny. And then we'll have to really rethink our lives before we move. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
I know. Right? There's no backing out. Melanie ain't got nowhere to go.
Exactly, right? Well, I guess we gotta move because we ain't got shit else.
I'll just live in a trailer parked out front. I don't care if there's no power out there. I'll just live in it.
I'll give you power, Mel. $500 a month.
Right.
For an extension cord. I'm just kidding. So anyway, there I was, right?
Yeah, right.
I cracked myself up, guys. I'm sorry.
And then, yeah. I bet Gary and Rox walking out.
Oh, come on, Cindy, man.
Talking crap. Probably.
Gary and Rox. Oh, okay.
Yeah, walking out and seeing you guys talking crap.
Nope, you are so right, Cindy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what you guys don't know, you probably know maybe by now from our videos and our lives and Melanie's videos. Me and Melanie are like two peas in a pod when it comes to our attitudes, how we are, our personalities. We're both Capricorns. And just how we are. Right? What we demand out of life. Yes, I said demand. Right? And no offense to Gary. No offense to Roxanne. Alright, I love you, babe. But Roxanne is not the alpha at all.
I'm not.
And trust me, if she even thought she was, I wouldn't have married her. I would have been like, nope.
I'm not an alpha.
Nope. Don't need it. Don't want it.
And I'm okay with that.
Right?
Yeah.
So, my way or the highway, as long as she says it's okay. Alright?
Yeah,
You guys follow me here?
Mm-hmm. We
All
do
right.
have our...
You follow me here?
Yeah.
Whatever I say goes as long as you agree.
Yes.
Alright. Making a joke.
Okay.
But didn't you hear what I just said? What I say goes as long as you agree.
Yeah, and I said
Okay. I can have sex anytime you want, alright?
I didn't say it was... I thought it was...
Anytime you want.
I thought you were being serious. So.
Anytime you
said,
want.
now you're joking.
So Melanie's the same way though. So she's just the female version of me. Because I'm older, so... Female version of female.
It's true. I agree with that.
Right? And so poor Gary, he's Roxanne.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, like...
No. Just laugh and agree.
Yeah, I guess.
I love you, Gary.
True.
Love
Me
you.
and Gary are we're in that together. Like we both know what the other one has to go through.
It happens now. Melanie and Gary will come over and
we sympathize.
something
with each
will happen, right? And me and Melanie will huddle off to the side. And we'll be talking all kinds of whatever. And I'll see Melanie or Roxanne and Gary huddled off to their side, trying to figure out how, they're gonna deal with me and Melanie. It's like, well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but it's true. Hey, man, someone's got to be the boss.
It's true.
You can only have one boss in your relationship, guys. If you have two bosses, it's not gonna work.
True. You butt heads all the time.
It's never gonna work. Someone's got to be in charge. And most of the time, it should be the man. No offense, women. No offense. Don't take it that way. There's some very strong women out there that should be the boss when it comes to their man. But majority of the time, in my personal opinion, most of the time, it should be the man. But everything should be discussed and talked with your significant other to make. There's no finals. Like with me and Roxanne, right? Let's just say
with the house.
We're gonna buy a car.
No, with the house.
Or we'll make something else up. A car. Let's say we're gonna buy a brand new car, brand spanking new. She comes to me and she's like, "I want to buy this brand new car," and I'll be like, "Well, what's wrong with your car?" "Oh, well, this, that, and this, and this. I want a new car." Okay. So then we'll discuss finances and be like, "Well, do you really need it?" We'll discuss that. Okay, what's the benefits, the pros, the cons? Mm-hmm. Okay, this and that and this. And then it'll be like, all right, are we gonna buy Are we going to buy the new car? Yes or no? That's where the decision maker comes into it. Somebody in their relationship, man, woman, most of the time it should be the man. Somebody says, yes, we're buying that car. Or, nah, we're not buying that car. Right? And in a relationship, in a marriage especially, that's when the other person, the less alpha, should be like, okay, I trust that person's advice and or not advice, but their decision making and everything, right? And
Well,
I'm gonna do what they advise.
Can
and I'll agree with them.
Yeah, I'll explain my situation.
Go ahead.
Like normally, like when I want something really bad, let's say I want that new car, like I wanted this house, right? I want something really bad, and I always tell him, well, you know what I want, so it's up to you.
Exactly, right? So as a man,
that's usually what I say to him.
As a man,
You know
what do you want to do? You want to make sure your wife is happy, right? You want an unhappy wife, right? It's not the saying of happy wife, happy life, because that's bullshit.
It's both. Both people need to be
Well,
happy.
I'm just saying that saying, right? So,
Yeah.
but as a man, you want to make sure your wife's taken care of.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be, and we do strive on that, people. All right, you females out there. Men, we sit there and we think about that kind of stuff more than you guys even know, man.
Oh, and I plead my case to him too. Like if I really want something and I'm fighting for it, like, and I feel like this is what I want, I plead my case to him, and you know, like I did with the house, gave him our numbers, right, as far as how much it was going to cost us every month.
Well, yeah, right. So I'll lean on her and be like, well,
and then I'll
what
say,
do we have
this,
a month?
We can afford.
And then that's her
this,
job, right? She's like, well, we
or-
can do it. Exactly, right?
Yeah, and then you
It
know,
only costs $80 more a month.
Come on, you know,
Right?
you know, and then that's when I'll usually say, see, I pled my case, I made my point across.
It's not even pled a case, right?
Well,
'Cause
yeah.
What,
What
you know,
I voiced what I wanted.
she'll just be like, look, we have this much.
I
This is what it
provided
costs.
you with proof that we can do it.
We can do it, like, no sweat. Like, and
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you say? Because I can't buy this house by myself. It's not like I can.
well, a house is
Well,
way
okay,
different.
Car, you can't really, you know.
I'm just saying there needs to be a decision maker,
Those
right,
are big-
guys?
Yeah, those are-
Someone, and like I said, I think personally it should be the man. That's just my opinion. I'm old school, right? And like I said, no offense to you ladies out there, okay? But most of the time in history, not most time, in history it's been the man. Now, if
Well-
your man's a piece of crap and doesn't know how to do nothing and can't manage money and can't do this and do that, then yes, maybe it should be the woman. All I'm saying is there needs to be a decision maker in a relationship, man or woman, whatever, and the other person needs to accept the decision of that person.
Well, I usually ask
That's all.
why.
Well, I have never made a decision ever without consulting you
True.
on big decisions. Small things, I'm not talking about small things, guys. I'm talking about like life-changing decisions. House, car,
Moving to Arkansas.
motorcycle, moving to Arkansas, do motorcycle stuff, different things, right?
Yeah.
I always ask her and we talk about it. But someone, even if you talk about something, someone needs to be the decider. Yes or no.
True, or else the fights will never end.
Exactly. And like Don said, only if the man has his shit straight. You are completely correct, Don. Like, I'm not saying, oh, that guy's got a penis, so therefore he makes the rules.
Yeah,
No, I'm not saying
You're
that.
going to obey by him.
That's not what I'm saying.
If he's I look at it this way, if he's providing, he's contributing, he's helping out, he's paying just as much in bills and stuff as I am.
There ain't no just as much. When you're married,
but
it's are we paying the bills? It's
You know,
is he
we're
paying?
working together.
Doesn't matter that. When you're married, your check's my check. My check's your check.
I know that, but like...
There's no separation there.
See,
Period.
you know...
Period.
Yeah, I mean, no,
There's
you're
no separation. You're married. Our money is our money. Yours is mine.
True.
And mine is mine. So, I'm kidding.
Nice slip.
You barely caught it.
Stupid.
No. But yes, Don, if the man has got his shit straight,
Agree.
well, if the man's got his shit straight, then he should be your husband. If he don't got it straight, then why you dating him?
Oh, snap. I'm just kidding.
Plain and simple. I'm not even remotely talking about your boyfriend, so don't go there because it's not what I'm going. I'm just saying.
Oh, excuse
Because
me.
Don was
Sorry.
awesome, by the way.
He is. I've never met him.
Yeah,
I've
but
only
he's
seen
awesome.
him on...
But see, Cindy Brown even said, "Happy wife, happy life." But that goes the same way with happy husband. I just can't say a funny rhyme for that, but it's true. Poor Gary. Melanie says, poor Gary. Mel, hey, how about we just have Melanie or Roxanne and Gary go hang out for a day, and me and you will go hang out, and it'll be two peas in a pod, and they're a separate pods.
I don't
They
know.
can bitch about us.
Maybe we
we'll
could
bitch
give
about
each other
them.
pointers on what we do to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at handling you.
You are.
I don't.
Not
think-
at first.
Well, yeah. I mean, it took me a little bit of time to get used to you as a person.
I'll put it this way, guys, right?
Yeah.
And hopefully this doesn't make you guys think I'm an asshole, right? No, but seriously. So, it was the day of or the day before we got married. I think it was the day before. Because I didn't see you the day of. It was
No,
the day. It was before my bachelor party. So I told her, I said, hey, when we get married,
God.
you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
I said, when we get married, I'm the effing man, and I make the decisions around here, and what I say goes, period. Are you okay with that? Because that's what you're marrying into, and that's what I expect. And she's like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're getting married. I'm totally fine with that, right? And that's not a bad thing on Roxanne's part, guys. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I know my place of what I want in my life.
I guess you were being brutally honest.
I was, because I'm about to marry you, and I'm like, look, man,
I know. I don't want to.
what I say goes, dude. I don't want to be sitting here and have to fight with you in 6 months because you ain't listening to what I'm telling you when it comes to certain things. It's not like you're, I'm the boss on everything. It's on certain things. But she agreed, guys, and guess what? It's been almost 10 years.
That's true.
10 years almost.
There was a lot of learning curves though through the process.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? A woman can say the same thing, though. I mean,
True.
That's a bitch-ass husband, but, I mean, they could.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So,
You know,
that's me and Roxanne, guys.
that's our relationship.
Big old tangent right here.
Yeah.
Get your ass over there and do this, blah, blah, blah.
No.
Can we talk about it? All right, you don't want to do it? All right, cool.
I don't feel like you're too overbearing. Like,
No.
I
I love my wife. I wouldn't be like that to her.
I
wouldn't
tell
be mean
people
to
all the
her.
time, like, I'm not very street smart, and you are, so I look up for your advice on a lot of things. I mean,
Yeah, but there's tons of crap that I have no idea about. Do you guys know? Okay, I'll put it this way. I ask her for different advice when it, like electrical crap.
well, I'm not talking about that kind of stuff.
Well,
I'm
no,
just-
but I'm a man, right? I should know it. No.
Yeah,
I ask her, hey, what's the color for the house ground?
yeah, I know those things.
And she'll tell me, and I'm like, oh, okay. For real.
Yeah.
She knows how to weld.
Yeah.
I don't know how to weld. Nope. Can't weld. Can't. She can. I can't do it.
Yeah, I did some fabrication
Yeah.
in my day.
Fabricator, welder, all this thing. But you guys didn't know about. I bet you guys didn't know that about her. But she can do it.
I still could probably. It's been a long time. But it's cool.
Like a Bully says, I think both of you make great couples, Mel and Gary, and both of you complement each other as well.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, I think so too.
Well, you have to, right?
Yeah. And like Cindy Brown just said, it's about tolerance. You're totally right. That's what I was telling
it's
him the
about
other.
balance. Balance.
Is it? Oh, balance. Sorry, it looked like a T.
Tolerance too, though.
Yeah, tolerance too.
Yeah.
I guess that does work.
Well, for example, right? Like if
It
I
is.
hate to cook, which I don't, but let's say I hated cooking, but my wife loved cooking, that complements each other, right? It works because somebody likes to do it, somebody hates to do it, right? And that's where me and Roxanne balance a lot. Not on the cooking thing, but we have that. She
We
don't like
do-
doing something, and I do.
Well, we do bump heads sometimes when it comes to certain things. Especially
Well-
like with cooking, right? Remember the
Well, there's been a couple of times you're like, get the hell out of my kitchen.
yeah, with the enchilada incident.
I'm going to tell him about the enchilada incident. I'm going to tell him. The enchilada incident, we didn't talk about it. This was like 4 live streams ago or something.
No, it was a while ago.
So, whatever it was, and I'm going to make this a long story short. So, Roxanne was doing her cooking with Roxanne, and she was going to do enchiladas. right? And I grew up in California, in the Bay Area, around nothing but Hispanics. All my girlfriends were Hispanic. All my friends were Hispanic, right? And so I know what Mexican food should be. I just know. Ask Melanie, ask Don. You guys know. What's a real enchilada, a real burrito, a real taco? You guys know. Okay? And so when me and Roxanne first got together years and years ago, I made enchiladas for her.
Jeez, you don't have to go into like extreme detail.
I'm letting it
Okay.
out here.
All right.
I made enchiladas for her, and she'd never seen them made that way. Okay? You take corn tortillas, not flour, not white people ass enchiladas. Okay? You don't use flour tortillas for enchiladas. I'm sorry, guys. They taste really good, don't get me wrong, but you don't do it. Not for real enchiladas. But you get a frying pan with oil in it. You get a frying pan with enchilada sauce in it, homemade or can, whatever. You got your already pre-made meat that you simmered all day, your chicken, your beef, whatever. All right? And you got a bowl of cheese. Right? You take a corn tortilla, you fry that bitch up a little bit so it gets a little crispy in the oil. You instantly dump it in the enchilada sauce, cover that all up, then you instantly put it in a casserole dish and it's all mushy. You dump the meat in it, you put cheese in it, you roll it up, and your hands are all nasty and full of enchilada sauce. You do it all by hand. You roll it up, and you keep doing that till the whole casserole dish is full of enchiladas. And you cover the whole thing with cheese. The whole thing. You can't even see an enchilada. It's full of cheese. And then you throw it in the oven. Right? So go ahead from there.
Oh, jeez.
That's the way you make enchiladas.
Yeah, so you have to defend yourself before.
Yes, because you're gonna tell.
Before I even get it.
Because you're gonna tell it weird, so you guys understand the real way to make enchiladas. And go ahead.
Well, I was gonna make
Real quick, meat, cheese, tortilla.
Yeah.
That's it. And enchilada sauce. That's it. Go ahead.
I was gonna make enchiladas for a cooking video. And I was gonna make them the way I normally make them, which is a little bit different than the way you make them. It is different.
But you gotta back up.
What?
What did we discuss before
Oh.
you were gonna make enchiladas?
No, and I told
What
him,
did I say? I
no,
said if you're gonna make enchiladas,
you
need to make them the
right-
real way.
Yes, you did say that.
Okay, keep going.
Okay.
She agreed.
But I said I wanted to make them my way. I make them a different way. I wanted to make them the way I normally make them. They're good. There's nothing wrong with them.
You're right. You're correct.
I think they taste
They
delicious.
are very good. She's made them her way, and they're super good. They are.
And then I started cooking it, and he flipped out.
Well, here she is, green chilies. There's olives floating around. There's flour tortillas over there on the counter. All this crap. I'm like, babe, if you're gonna make enchiladas, and straight up I said, look, you're white. How awesome is that gonna be if you make the enchiladas like the real way? I'm sorry, but it's true.
Oh well.
Don't, like I said, your enchiladas taste great, but they're not like authentic Mexican enchiladas.
They're not. I know
and
that.
so I wanted her to
But I wanted to make them my way because I was comfortable with it.
She wanted to make them her way, even though we agreed to make them the real way. And then she comes home from the store with all this crap. That's way different than the real way. And so I look at it, and I get offended by it, because I'm like,
I was pissed.
I taught you how to make these. And here you are, throwing some white people crap in it. These ain't white people enchiladas.
Yeah, I was mad.
And so she literally like rolled one enchilada up or something. And
No,
she's like,
I didn't even do that.
I ain't doing this crap.
I shredded all the chicken.
We have all the video too of her all mad and walking off, and
No.
I'll post it later. So she's all mad, and I'm like, fine. So I ended up making enchiladas, and man, I never seen White eat so many enchiladas before in my life.
Oh, please.
He did. He ate like 5 of them.
He did not.
Yes, he did. Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, that was the enchilada incident. She got so mad.
I was very upset.
I was literally like recording her with the GoPro, right? With the GoPro.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. I have the video still. You want me to show everybody right now?
No.
I have the video. I'm recording her, and then she gets mad because I'm talking crap to her. Tell her, babe, what the hell is this green chili crap over here? Well, what the hell are these flour-ass tortillas?
I said I'm making them my way.
I said I thought we talked about making them the real way.
And I said I wanted to make them my way.
Because I wanted her, if she's going to do cooking for Roxanne, I don't want anybody to talk crap about her dishes she makes, right? So I can just see it now. Someone saying, oh, these white people ass enchiladas, blah, blah, blah. Right? And I said, dude, you got to make it. I taught you how to make them the real way. Like the real way.
You could always make another video.
From Maria from Mexico City way.
The real way.
It's true. You guys see what I got to deal with all the time?
It's not that bad.
You lucky you cook good. That's why I'm all fat.
I know.
All fat and happy.
It's probably the only reason.
Do all that crap. Alright, let's see here. From the guy that loves Taco Bell, you were right, Cindy. Taco Bell is white people Mexican food, like for real.
I love Taco Bell too.
I love it. It's so good.
Except for they changed their menu, like we were talking about last time.
I know. Taco Bell, if anybody even remotely sees this from Taco Bell, the hell you get rid of the Mexican pizza for, dude?
Or double
Come
deckers.
on, dude. What's the matter with you guys? For real.
Yeah,
And see, now Likable is hungry, like you said.
I know.
I'm sorry,
Me too.
bro.
I'm hungry.
But I'm telling you, dude, you guys need to eat some real authentic enchiladas, dude. But I will say this. She makes some bomb-ass pozole.
Oh, yeah.
All right? Bomb-ass pozole. And I'm going to put it in here. It's pozole.
It's good.
Okay?
I made some.
That's what it's spelt like, pozole. It's a Mexican soup. It's a pork soup.
Mm-hmm.
And it's red sauce. It's so good, guys.
Mm-hmm. A hominy.
Oh my god, dude. It's so good.
I made it for my grandma's 90th birthday. Remember that? Oh, so good.
Oh yeah. Dude, it was gone.
Yeah,
was
people kept coming up there for seconds.
It was like a little tiny left. And I remember I told you to make it out of the blue because we were having tacos and all that stuff. I said, dude, you should make a big old thing of pozole.
Yeah, we had two things of pozole.
And at first though, you were worried like, I don't know. And I said, oh, babe, you know. And then we agreed, and you were like, nah, people will probably eat it. I'm like, yeah, people will eat it. And you made it, and she made a big old giant pot, man.
Yeah.
Of this pozole.
Yeah.
And it was gone.
Do a video on the pozole. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could. It's good.
Hey, Cindy, have you had pozole? You know what I'm talking about then? It's so good. It's so good.
It is good.
Do you get pork shoulder or pork butt?
I've done it with both.
It's supposed to be pork shoulder.
Yeah, pork shoulder's better. It has more meat than pork butt.
But it's so good. So pozole, imagine like it's the wrong way to describe it, but like an enchilada sauce soup with hominy.
Mm-hmm.
What else is in it? Beans? Not beans.
Oh, just hominy. Red sauce, and pork.
Red sauce, pork, but you put a whole bunch of fresh shredded cabbage on the top.
After it's cooked.
And then, after it's cooked, so it's all crispy, the cabbage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put it on top. And then limes. You just, squeeze lime juice on it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Put a little spice in there. I mean, there's spices
And you got big chunks of pork shoulder or pork butt. And it's all fatty and greasy. And you can see the layer of oil on the top of the soup. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, that last batch I made for my grandma's
so good.
90th birthday party was really, really good.
I'm telling you, man.
Because I cooked it for like 2 days.
Jennifer Heenan, I typed in pozole, P-O-S-O-L-E, in the chat. Like, seriously, look up a recipe for it. Or look up, like, a video of it. It's a Mexican soup. It is so good.
It's very good.
It is so good.
Yeah.
And you eat it with flour tortillas. That's where flour tortillas come in, guys. You just heat them up, put some butter on it. If you want a little bit of garlic salt or garlic powder on it, oh my god, dude.
It's good. I want some pozole.
It's a meal, dude. It's so good. It's
good.
stupid. Yeah, and Cindy, Coastal California. My bad. Yeah, you know what pozole is. Oh my god, it's so good. It's delicious. No, hey, so Likeable, they have pozole, That's non-spicy, bro.
Yeah, you can. I mean, if you make it, you can make it as spicy as you want.
You just leave out the chili powder, dude, if you don't want spicy, and
I
it
do.
still is good, dude.
Well, no, I throw some jalapenos in mine.
No, I know, but like you
Yeah.
can make it without the spice, and it's still really good, dude.
Yeah, no, it's really good soup.
You don't need the bite to make it a good soup. You don't need it.
No, it's good.
Yep.
It's all in the flavor of
Yep.
like the meat mainly.
I mean, everybody knows what like enchilada sauce tastes like, right? A really good enchilada sauce. Now imagine that with the pork fat grease,
Oh yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Like the greasy oil from pork fat mixed in that with a big chunk of pork, like the chewy, perfectly marinated good pork, right? And that's the soup with hominy, which is hominy. I don't know how to describe it, but like
It looks
a
like
soft corn.
Yeah, they look
I
like
guess.
little corn, but it's probably different.
It's so good, dude.
It's really good.
so delicious. Oh,
I'll have to make it.
yeah, we'll make it, guys. I know there's no cream puff video anytime around here, but
I know.
it's really good, Jennifer. I'm telling you.
I know, cream puff. I guess now, well, I'm starting to try to get back into cooking. Yeah, I'm honestly,
No,
these last like 3 weeks, it's really thrown me off.
well, the trailer videos,
And the
guys,
trailer.
yeah, has taken our interest. So, Roxanne's gonna do a live cooking video soon. She always says no, but we're gonna do it. All right. I want her to do it. She's so good at cooking. So. And Cindy, I have never had Thresher shark tacos.
Mm-mm.
I know what Thresher sharks are, but I have never had tacos from it, which would be probably amazing, like you say. Is it chewy? Are those tacos chewy, like the meat, the shark meat?
I gotta.
Or is
close
it
on
soft?
My phone's almost dead. It's at like 5%. I gotta charge my phone every time. I was on it though earlier today, so.
Oh my god. Post that recipe somewhere. I'd love to try it. Well, just watch out for the next video. So maybe the next video she'll make is Pasoli likeability. Or likeability.
Yeah, and I want to make cabbage rolls too.
Yeah.
I have like a couple recipes that I want to make, but I gotta think about what to do first. Maybe Pasoli. It's really easy. I cook mine in the crock pot.
Mm-mm. You can do it on the stove or
You
the
can.
crock pot.
Yeah.
Either one's fine. It's the same thing.
Yeah. I did it both ways for Grandma's party because I made 2 batches of it.
You did.
I had one in the crock pot and then one on the stove.
So Cindy says the shark meat is tender and not chewy.
Hmm.
That'd be good. I'd love it. All right. So let's see, what are we at? We're at 142.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So you guys keep us up here all the
I
time, man.
know.
Always like these 2-hour streams. Which I don't mind. Trust me, guys. I love
I know,
it.
we're just hanging out anyways.
I know.
Chit-chatting.
So there I was.
I mean, it's pretty much what we talk about when
We
not...
we do like hang out on Fridays, and me and Roxanne, we used to hang out in the backyard on Friday nights and have a little, something
Yeah.
on Friday nights,
Yeah.
kind of a thing. But now we spend it with you guys, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
just hang out.
Double corn tortillas. Yep, that's how I make my street tacos, Cindy.
Ooh, yeah.
Cilantros, onions, and lime. That's all you need, man. A good green sauce, though, too.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Cindy? A good chili green sauce.
Yeah, we made
Yeah.
tacos for Grandma's birthday. I don't know if we've ever told it about the 90th birthday party. That was a really good party.
Oh.
It was so much fun.
It's such a pain in the butt.
It was great though. Oh.
No, it was.
Like I put so much time and energy and thought process into that party.
We had a giant circus tent.
Oh yeah, it was
Oh my god, dude, covering our entire backyard, and they had to like figure out how they're gonna put the poles.
Oh, it was crazy, but they got it in there.
Yeah. Don, tell Patrick come say hi, man. What's up with him?
Yeah.
PS4. He didn't even write me back on Facebook. Tell
Aw.
Patrick I said he didn't even write me back on Facebook. I thought he was gonna play some WoW, but he don't. And so here we are. But yeah, so Grandma's birthday party, the 90th, it was crazy, man. They planned it for like a year, and we had it at our house. We got asked if we would have it at our house, since our house is the perfect party house kind of a thing.
Yeah, and I volunteered.
Well, it was asked, and you're like, yeah, we'll do it, kind of a thing.
No. I talked to them about doing Grandma's party. I asked if I could help, because I said I really want to try.
Yeah, can I help by making a soup?
And then I straight up said...
We'll have it at my house.
Yeah, I know. I straight up said, I called up and I said, hey, I'm just going to let you know I'm probably going to take over this party.
Like, man, dude.
Because my ideas were flowing, and I'm like, I don't want to be constricted, so I'm just going to do it. And then, we were talking about money and budgets, and, I did say, depending on how many people, I asked Anthony, what would be the limit, you think, in this house? Right?
And I said, like, 50. 40, I think I said.
It was 40. 35 to 40 people. So I asked if they could cut the list down. I know that sounds kind of messed up, but it worked out. I mean, I think they ended up inviting everybody that was on the list. I don't think it was any more than that anyways. I'm sure more
No,
people.
it was crazy, man. Giant circus tent in our backyard.
We had this huge tent.
Look at our thank you video if you guys haven't seen our backyard, right? So the whole thing was covered. And we had like 9 tables. I cooked all the food. I made tacos.
Yeah,
it's
we
like,
did we were gonna have it catered.
And it was for like 50 people showed up, and I had to cook all this food.
Because I made like RSVP cards.
Yeah,
it was a surprise
crazy,
party,
dude.
and then so we were talking, and we talked about doing the food ourselves.
Because we told Jeff, I was like, dude, if I can buy all this food,
Yeah.
you give me the money.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be way cheaper than catering it, and I'll cook it all.
Yeah.
On my Blackstone that I have, my
Yeah.
Blackstone grill,
Yeah.
which is a giant stove, right? If you guys know what Blackstone grills are. And so they're like, oh, yeah. And so I bought like 40 pounds of meat.
Oh, so much meat.
Of carne asada and chicken.
I made a huge thing of Spanish rice. I mean, it was huge.
We had a giant thing of beans.
Oh, huge thing of beans.
We had cilantro. We pretty much, Cindy, we made street tacos for like 50 people.
Yeah, it was like a taco truck.
It was awesome. It was so good.
And then I had the pozole. And then
she had 2 giant pots of pozole.
Yeah, and then we had margaritas, and we
bought chips on every table with dip, and it was so great.
It was a good party.
Yeah.
It was I was so proud of the way it turned out.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Because I had been planning and thinking and plotting and coordinating for months.
Yeah.
And working. I've made all kinds of cool things for the party, It was great. It was a good party.
I'm telling you. Hey, Likeable, I never got a notification or nothing for your live, dude.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Or else I would have been there, bro. I'm sorry, man. I would have been there for your live, your first one.
I don't know. People say I think you gotta like uncheck it and then check it again sometimes.
Yeah, because I know that we're subscribed to you, but I never got a notification, man. So I'm sorry for not being there. Apologize, dude.
Yeah.
I definitely would have been there.
We'll have to check it out. I didn't see it either.
Yeah. Yeah, she was so happy, Cindy.
Oh,
she was crying. She was crying.
Yeah, we got video of it and stuff.
I'm going to see if I can find a picture of it real quick, guys. Like, I have pictures.
Yeah. I mean, and we invited all kinds of people from everywhere, right, to come to this party.
It was like all her family and people she hadn't seen in years.
Yeah. There was people that, like, my dad's cousin, I mean, they hadn't seen him in years, and he decided he wanted to come to Grandma's party.
Yeah, it was really cool, man.
It was a good party.
And it was a surprise party.
It was.
She had no idea it was even happening.
I invited her over for dinner, because my dad and my uncle and all them were in town, because it was her birthday.
Well, we have dinner with Grandma all the time.
Yeah, and everybody was in town, and it was a part, she thought it was going to be a little get-together at our house, for the...
And
for
she
her
shows
birthday.
up, and everybody's here.
She walks out the backyard.
What the hell?
And oh my god. Surprise!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
She instantly starts crying.
Oh, here it is. I got some pictures from it.
It was good. It was a really good party.
Let me see. I don't know if I have any from the tent, but... Here, I'm going to show you guys a picture of Grandma real quick. Let me find one.
I have pictures of the tent. course.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Well, I know. I took pictures of it.
Well, here I have.
All my hard work.
Here's a picture of Grandma, guys. And I love this lady, man. She's 90 years old. I know it's a little blurry, guys, but there's Grandma. And the one right here, where's that? Right here? That's Roxanne's dad, by the way. But that's Grandma. And man, she was so happy. She was so excited about this party. And she was just mingling and hanging out, and it was great, man.
Yeah, so like here, I don't know if this can...
Oh yeah, see the tent, guys?
If that's a really...
Here, turn it. Can you turn it? Yeah. Do you like the
No, I don't know.
turn thing on? There you go. Right.
Oh.
There you go. So look at this, guys. This is our backyard. You see that giant tent?
Oh, it was huge. You had to go over our fence and stuff.
Yeah, so we had this giant tent in our backyard.
Yeah, and I had like...
It was crazy.
Yeah, I had, let me see. Come on. My phone.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was a good party. Yeah, here's a better picture.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
So you
Here,
guys,
blow it up a little bit.
guys can get a kind of idea of what it looked like.
So here's what it kind of looked like that was in our backyard. See our house? We had all these tables and like heaters set up and...
Yeah, because it was in February, and it was, it got chilly, and it was fiesta themed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we had the Mexican food.
That's why we had tacos.
Yeah, and I had like, streamers and balloons. I had a different idea in mind, but when they got the tent set up, I was like, nope, can't do that. I have to go.
Yeah, I know. It took us a while to get all that
huge.
stuff set up, dude. It was crazy.
Huge, that tent. It was way bigger than I thought. Which is fine. Turned out really good, so that's all I can say.
Yep. And like a bully, I'll double check on the channel. I'll do that after we get off here. I'll double check, make sure we're still subscribed to the correct one, dude.
Oh, did he say something?
Yeah, because I was talking about I didn't get the notification. But
No, I didn't see it either.
I didn't see it either. And Lori says that's a lot of cooking for one family. Here, several families work together. Kudos to you for all doing it all. But it was awesome. Yeah, no, it was cool, man. Like,
it was fun. Cause I really want to record Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, you're going to? No, I'll record.
Yeah,
it.
I don't think I'm gonna go through step by step what I'm doing, but there's so much going on in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
For Thanksgiving.
Man, you guys are in for a treat for the Feast of Wintersville Ale, man. I'm telling you guys. That's going to be a whole video. I promise. And I'm not going to let that slide. I get that once a year.
Yeah.
Once a year, the Feast of Wintersville Ale.
Lefse, I'll have to make
Oh
some
my God.
lefse.
You better make some lefse. Your family's going to be here. You're going to be all shunned to the side.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's not even Thanksgiving. I don't see no lefse around here.
Yeah, there is a lot of work going on in the kitchen for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, dude. During Thanksgiving, I don't even go in the kitchen. I just stay out. She's all running around, apron on.
Yeah, as long as everybody just leaves me alone. I mean, Melanie knows, right? I mean, everybody comes over. Can I help? No, just get out.
Mm-hmm.
I only need help when it
It's
comes
like, oh,
to serving.
what can I do to help? Nothing. Get the fuck out.
No, I'm not rude like that.
No, right, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, get out.
Yeah.
Get out of my kitchen. I'm busy.
Because I have like this thought process going on, and
I know, but you know what I'm saying?
When
It's
somebody
like...
comes in there, it just kind of screws me up a little bit,
And Roxanne's dad, Brian, I think he got pretty toasty. Cindy.
Oh yeah.
We all got pretty toasty.
I mean, no, I was running around like crazy. I kept picking up people's beer bottles, cleaning up as I went, like, and I was trying to mingle with everybody, and and I was just frantic.
Telling you.
It's all right though.
Yeah.
I'm okay. It's what I do. I mean, I'm the same way during the holiday season when everybody's eating. Everybody's all hanging out, chilling. I'm all in the kitchen.
I know. Well, I tried to help you much. I want to do a deep fried turkey again this year. You guys had deep fried turkey? It's so good. It is so good. You got to get a small one for an appetizer turkey. It's like the the pick turkey. You just pick little pieces off of it and eat it. So good. Deep fried turkey. It's so good.
Yeah.
Who is texting me right now?
It's not me, so.
I told my girlfriends not to hit me up right now. Kidding. You see what he says?
I see what he says. He's making things weird.
No, I'm not. Sorry, guys. I'm texting a buddy of mine real quick, and it's funny.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Thanksgiving will be fun, because we usually do 2 Thanksgivings. We do one for his family on Thanksgiving Day, and then my family comes over on Friday, and we do Thanksgiving all over again.
Yep. So, speaking of that, Mel, you guys are coming on Thanksgiving, right?
I hope so.
And Mom, and maybe if we can get George to come.
I hope so.
Right? You guys are coming, right? And then your sister's doing it on Friday?
No, I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you just said that.
Yeah.
Christmas is you get a break.
Yeah.
So Roxanne does 2 Thanksgivings in a row, guys.
Yeah, 2 days.
2 days. Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, it takes me, I start prepping, 3 days in advance.
Yep. We start brining the turkeys 3 days before. With salt. What else is in it? Salt, water.
It's just a brine, yeah. Apple cider.
Yep.
Orange peels.
If you guys haven't had a turkey that's been brined
Ooh,
for
so
2 or 3 days, you're missing out, dude.
I can't wait till Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I'm hungry.
I'm so fat and happy during that day, dude.
This is what you do is eat all day long. We
Mm-hmm.
usually have a buttload of appetizers. I don't think I'm gonna go all out this year with appetizers.
Yes, you are.
Well, we always do, and then
And?
we'll have appetizers, and then last year we served a soup before we ate dinner.
Well, it wasn't a soup. It was a squash soup,
Yeah, I made it a squash soup.
which was delicious.
Butternut, yeah,
It
butternut
was so
squash
good, guys.
soup.
It was so good.
It was very good. It was
Butternut squash soup.
We
just
had that
Just
before-
let that sink in, guys. Butternut squash soup. It was
Yes.
so good.
It was good.
Oh, it was so good.
With the sour cream topping stuff, it was really good.
And likeably, if you're the master at the cast iron and open flame, bro, that is a cook, dude.
It is. Oh,
That takes some skill, dude. I burn my shit in the cast iron, dude. I can't do it. I try.
I'm learning the cast.
My
iron.
shit always burns.
Learning it.
Ugh. So Cindy says, yep, we bought a turkey fryer for my husband's uncle, who always cooks the Thanksgiving bird, so we have it every year. Yeah, it's
Oh,
so good,
nice.
man. Deep fried turkey is it's so good. And Cindy does 3 Christmases.
Wow.
The main family, then Christmas, over his family Christian's Day, and then his aunt's the day after.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
Cindy.
you gotta. Well, ours, we usually go to my sister's house on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day. We've done it here the last couple of years. I don't know what we'll do this year.
Doing it Christmas Day.
Yeah. We'll have
I'm big time. Okay,
with
so
his family. It's
with
Christmas
me,
Day.
with me personally,
Mm-hmm.
I'm huge on Thanksgiving Day, that Thursday, okay, and Christmas Day is spent with family, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I personally like Thanksgiving Day at my house. I don't want to go anywhere. If nobody wants to come over, cool. We're still doing the entire Thanksgiving meal.
It's a lot of work.
Well, you can do smaller portions,
True,
okay?
right?
And then Christmas Day, I totally get a lot of people don't want to travel. It's Thanksgiving Day. I've traveled for those holidays almost my entire life, except for the past 5 years, okay? And so Christmas Day, I'm not doing shit. I'm waking up, Wyatt's opening presents, and we're going to have a nice dinner.
Yeah.
We had prime rib one night.
1 year, yeah.
Or 1 year. I don't want to go anywhere.
I think
That's
we
me
had prime
personally.
Rib. Yeah, I think we had prime rib this year. We did. We had prime rib this year for things.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we
that was
did.
the year before.
No, Melanie can confirm.
I don't remember.
We had prime rib this year, didn't we? Last year, I should say.
I don't think it was last year. This past Christmas, like the one just passed.
Because I made red mashed potatoes. I remember.
Maybe, but
Garlic
I don't
red
know.
potatoes.
My prime rib is bomb, by the way, guys.
Yeah, he makes the
Bomb.
prime rib. I
It's
don't
really
make
good.
prime rib.
It's really good. All you do, you take a big fat prime rib, right?
So good.
You get like
I'm hungry.
like 3 boxes of butter. Okay, we're talking like 10 sticks of butter. Put it in a bowl, mash it all up so it's like all there. You put like half. I know it sounds a lot. You put like half a cup of kosher salt. Okay. A little bit of oregano, and a bunch of salt and pepper, and a bunch of salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on top of the kosher salt. I know it sounds weird, but you do. And you make this giant ball of butter with all this crap in it. Okay, take the prime rib, and you coat that thing with this butter mixture, top, bottom, left, right, to where it looks like a big butter meat ball thing.
Oh, my phone's
Okay.
gonna die.
Preheat the oven 500 degrees, and that's super hot. 500 degrees. Center rack, prime rib. Put it in there, 500 degrees, 25 minutes. We're talking for like a 12-pound prime rib, okay? Roughly. It increases the different pounds, but let's say a 12-pound. 500 degrees, 25 minutes. 500 degrees. 25 minutes is over, you turn the oven off. Don't open the door. Don't even think anything's in the oven. Just forget about it. 2 hours later is when you pull it out. Like I said, 500 degrees, 25 minutes. When it's done 25 minutes, just turn the oven off. Don't open the door. Leave the meat, the prime rib, in there.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours later, pull it out. And it's the juiciest, perfect prime rib. Oh my God. I'm telling you guys.
We'll have to do prime rib.
It's
this
so
year.
good. So good. Oh, it's so good.
Cindy Brown asked if I make Christmas cookies. Yeah,
Yeah, she does.
I did. Yeah, I made them last year. We decorated them. I remember that. I like to do
You've made, what are the cinnamon sugar ones? What are they?
snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles. You've made
So
those.
every year for Christmas too, I always bake fudge for every, like I bake it for the neighbors, and I always make some for work, and I bring it in for every shift for work.
Oh,
And I make fudge brownie or fudge, right?
yeah.
And I make my truffles.
Your truffles.
Yeah, and
And everybody complains when she doesn't bring them in on time. Where's my truffles?
Oh, they'll be asking me here probably next month if I'm making truffles and fudge for them for Christmas.
Well, Roxanne's the mom, right, of her work. She's the only female in her area of work, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So she was, like I said, the fabricator, the welder, the maintenance person.
And I used to.
And she moved positions. Hold on.
Yeah.
And so you had all these old men, right? That she worked around, these old crusty guys, and then she brought in truffles one year, years and years ago, and they were gone in like 2 seconds.
Oh man.
Oh. And so every year since then, she's like, "Where's my truffles at?
Oh,
are you making truffles this year?
Oh, I'm sure.
Where are the cookies? Where are the?"
Yeah, they'll be asking.
And
You're making those truffles this year, and my fudge too. They always
The fudge, yeah.
And those things, I'll have to make a video on those because they're really easy to make, and they are so good.
Mm-hmm.
They are so good, but they're so chocolatey.
They're so delicious.
And some of these guys will eat like 3 of them at a time. I'm like, what? You're gonna go into a diabetic coma, dude.
Telling you.
So much sugar in them.
And likable, you said you use rendered bacon grease instead of butter, dude. I'm
yeah.
so down with that, bro. I never even thought of that, but that's a great idea.
Should start saving our bacon.
I'm sure you're talking about for the prime rib, but yes, that would be fantastic, dude. 100%, dude. But since I haven't done that, I use butter. But yes, the bacon grease. So guys, we've been on for over 2 hours.
Holy crap!
Yep. So we're gonna get out of here in a minute, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here for a minute.
You guys got any questions, comments?
Yeah, you guys, anything going on? I'm gonna post a video either tomorrow or the next day of the couch drop off it came out pretty good. It's a pretty good video.
It's very cute.
It's just a video.
No, I think it's
It's
cute.
a daily video of me and Wyatt hanging out, right?
I think it's cute.
So hopefully you guys check it out. And everything. You guys have any other questions about anything that's going on? I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, jeez.
You can talk to him. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah. Hey, I always say that. Questions, comments, concerns. Oh, let's see. You're right. Melanie, she said you're going to be making me fat rocks. Just thinking about it. All the food for Christmas and Thanksgiving. I know, I got to start, like, I usually start planning my Thanksgiving menu, and I try to change it up every year. I do try. I mean, but of course you got to have turkey for Thanksgiving. I always make a little ham, because some people like ham. But,
I'm the one that demands the ham.
yeah, I always got to make ham. But last year we bought littler hams, which worked out perfect, because I always sometimes will buy like a really big ham and we never eat it all, and it's kind of a waste. It is. I mean, you know. Oh. You too, Cindy. Have a good rest of your night and have a good weekend. Yeah, everybody's saying goodbye.
Hold on, I got a video for him.
I know. Oh, hold on, Anthony. Anthony has something for everybody.
No, I found this new music video, and I wanted to play it before we went to bed. If you guys can give me like 5 more minutes. Okay, 5 more minutes. It's a new music video, this new artist I found. I want to share with you guys. And just listen to it real quick and then do your thing.
Well, hold on. Cindy Brown asked a really quick question, and I'll answer it for her.
She said, Rox, are you and Mel going to have a yard sale together?
Maybe. Yeah, she could bring over some stuff, I guess. Be easier to have a yard sale here,
Yeah, it's true.
you know? I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, guys.
All right. Sorry.
You guys have a wonderful night. Please watch this next video that I'm going to post real quick on this live. It's a music video. Just check it out. It's a rap video, but I want you guys to hear it. It's a really good video. I love this song. Has been stuck in my head for like 3 days. I don't know why, but it has been. So, without further ado, you guys have a wonderful evening. All right,
And a good weekend.
and we will see you next time. And here's this video.
Yay. Oh.
I was raised in the country, I bleed red, white, and blue. Yeah.
Is it
Just a
muted?
southern boy
No.
doing what a country boy raised to do. Yeah, the back roads filled, sunshine dropping, tailgate with a woman fine. I was raised in the country, I bleed red, white, and blue. Yeah. I'm a country boy, country swing, country twang, whole city on my name. Country fried chicken, gas stop with my best pole. They play this at the rodeo, this is the anthem. 4G auto blow, I'm a redneck superstar. Cashed out, bought my mama brand new supercharge. Let my brother out, so I put him in a ghost. Answer to my prayer, so I had to make it toast. Just for you, I got racks for paper. Ooh, I got stacks for haters. Booty in the blowfish, yelling my neighbors. Dually jacked up, still stealing my cable. I was raised in the country, I bleed red, white, and blue. Yeah. Just a southern boy doing what a country boy raised to do. Yeah. The back roads filled, sunshine dropping, tailgate with a woman fine. I was raised in the country, I bleed red, white, and blue.
I got a message from 4G out of blow. He said, Colt, you down the ride? I said, let's go get that dough. Cause ain't nobody better with that southern draw flow. I rep that red, white, and blue, but y'all already know. Woo! I get it poppin' like them pipes blowing diesel smoke. Me and all my folks riding hybrid down them back roads. I did get nothing for free. I had to earn this shit. That flag flying means that I'm free. You ain't gonna burn that shit. God bless America. God bless us all. When you need to get it done, you know who you got to call. 4G out of blow and Colt Forward. It's a hot one. Name one more banging. There's not one.
I was raised in the country, I bleed red, white, and blue. Yeah. Just a southern boy doing what a country boy raised to do. fine. I was raised in the country, I bleed red, white, and blue. Yeah. Come together, we can start the hate. America, don't care about your race. The home of the brave, red, white, and blue, yeah.